Yo, 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 yo. What up, world? What up, fight fam? It's your boy Mac with Stay Ready Boxing TV coming at you with some news you can use. Hey, man, so check this out. I got my brother 503 line with me. You know, the Houston hard hitters in this thing. Waiting on the usual suspects to jump in, but I know they coming when they come. It is what it is. But we still gonna bring you that good old conversation like we always do. What's up with it, Hustler Slim? I see you in the building, man. What's up with it, Shakita Down? Hey, Shakita. Wolverine. Man, shout out to the whole LDBC, man. Shout out to new media. Shout out to Black Media Road, because we grinding, we working. I see you, Jay Good. I see you, Brian S. Jay Thomas. Salute, guys. Appreciate y'all for jumping in. What's going on, 503?
Oh man, just waiting on March 16th, bro. That's all I'm really worried about, bro.
Who you waiting on? I just made sure I got, I just started a new job. I made sure I talked to my boss. I'm working early on Thursday so I can get off early and smash down there, and I'm off that Friday. I'm in there like swimwear without the chin hair. What's going down, Hyphy? What's up with it, real Sea Dog One? Man, I'm ready to get there. I'm ready for this fight.
Yes, sir. I ain't gonna lie, man. That's all I really been thinking about, bro. Like,
Man, I had
you
to
know what I'm
go back and
saying?
watch the face off again one time. Did you see the showcase, the countdown yesterday where they showed them doing their workouts and shit on PVC?
Yeah, I seen it. I seen it. I seen it. You know what I'm saying? When I was washing my clothes and shit, I had looked up and I said, "Oh shit, damn, they got that shit on right now." I started watching. You know what I'm saying? I seen Mikey's son talking about he want to be a boxer and shit. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Mikey though, man. Mikey a good guy. You know what I'm saying? I could see myself hanging with an essay like Mikey. You know what I'm saying? Cause we got Mexicans and shit down here.
Yeah. What's up with it, all fella?
What's
What's
good?
up
What's
with it,
good?
thief in the night?
What's good, brothers?
Man, slow boogie, slow boogie.
Chewing D, chewing D.
Man, what's going down? You ready for March 16th?
Yeah, yeah, man. I'm yeah, cause they got a card. Even I'm gonna have to check out the card they have down here, cause they got I interviewed a couple of local boxers, and they doing something on March 16th as well. They got a little Canadian regional title. Um, this one cat in the 154 division that I interviewed. He ain't got no power though, but you know what I mean, he out there. And then this other cruiserweight that's 8-0, 8 knockouts. That boy seemed like he a killer. I mean, he fighting some guy from Hungary or something like that. But yeah, they're putting on a decent little card, local little something. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you gonna go to that fight? You ain't are you gonna even be able to watch the uh the Earl Spence fight, or you gonna wait for all the commotion after the fight?
I'm gonna see if they probably gonna. I'm supposed to secure some press passes to this little local fight here because I want to cover some of the boxes and whatnot. But yeah, no, of course, like first pick would be one to watch the Mikey Garcia Spence fight, definitely. You know what I mean? But we gonna see because out here it's gonna be I don't know how much the pay-per-view is gonna be over here, but I might have
Oh,
to side with the local product.
I completely understand. I completely understand. Salute to big faces worldwide in the building. If y'all haven't, go follow my homie right there, man. He not LDBC, but man, he's good on the boxing knowledge.
Shit, I
But
didn't even
y'all
realize we
go
was
check him
live.
out. Oh yeah, we've been live. You came in, we're already live. And my boy Big Faces Worldwide said, "What's up with my Dirty South fam? Keep up the good work. You too, homie." Brian S said, "Like button smash on my way in here. Do the same, fam. Y'all make sure y'all go smash that like button. Boxing on salute. I mean, boxing conversation with Reggie on salute. What's going down, man? What's going down?" Jay Thomas said, "My Mexican partners on that mail route all going for Mikey. Tell them over there on that mail right over there, because I know that's over there for Aldine Bender. Tell them put a stack on it. Tell them I'm not making a bet less than 500. So 500 and up, I'm game. Tell them come holler at me. But man, so I know we talking about Mikey and all that, but man, we ain't. You know, now I don't think we've talked about this. I see it. This Sean Porter Ugas fight. I
Not
ain't
at
even really
all.
seen no coverage on it, but I think we really need to at least give it some kind of credence. So do y'all want to just talk about it? Any news? Do anybody got some news on it? Do y'all want to break it down, or y'all want to wait till maybe Friday and break it down? Because I
I
am
don't
gonna
know.
watch this
Yeah,
fight.
give us a little recap about it, because I forgot when is this fight even happening? I forgot. It's
It's
going down this
Saturday.
month. It
Saturday.
goes down. Damn, this fight's going down Saturday.
Yeah.
Wow. Who's carrying this? Is this a Showtime or a Fox fight?
Uh, it's gonna be Fox. Yes, Fox. You
Wow.
forgot. I,
I'm surprised that
that's
it's
the
on
only reason I
Fox
even brought it
because
up.
man, because I ain't seen no type of promotion. But true indeed, I don't watch too much TV. I live more so on YouTube and whatnot. You know what I mean? If I even turn on the TV, so yeah, I shoot that just crept up. I mean, it's definitely the welterweight title fight that ain't nobody talking about in the dig. So yeah, Porter Ugas. I mean, who gives? I mean, I don't know much about Ugas. Ugas is a guy that I mean,
I've seen no guy fight 3 times.
he got
That's it.
to me he's 2 fights deep. You know what I mean, with credible opponents. You know, dig. So to me, from what I've seen, he could give Porter some present some problems, but I'm gonna go with the pedigree with Porter and his relentlessness, his heart, his ferocity, and it's just like his ability to just make a nasty, you know what I mean, close, you know what I mean, nasty fight. Ugas is not gonna have enough, you know what I mean, space to work, you know what I mean, and I think he's more of a mid range to long distance fighter. I don't know if he has much of an inside game, but yeah, I think Porter is going to be able to smother him over the distance, and he's going to take it by unanimous decision. That's my assessment.
Yeah. What's up with it, fool? I see you in the building, man. I'm gonna get to you in just a second.
Chilling. I'm posted. Take care mode. Just eating my wings. That's it.
Right on, right on. Hey, Jay Good said Fox ain't even advertised this fight like it ain't happening. Yeah,
True
terrible
indeed.
color.
Hey, fool, are those crow wings?
he Fooler ain't gotta eat no crow. He didn't lose. Nobody had to eat no crow, but you know. Hey,
You technically right. You technically right.
hey, Jay Good said that hoe got zero buzz. Fight week and nothing talking about Sean's fight. Meanwhile, counting down the next week, he could have fought EJ. You know what? And to be honest with you, what's up with it, LT Green? I see you in the building, my brother. You know what? That's all Fox has been advertising. They ain't gave Sean Porter uh, no shine. It's all been Earl. Matter of fact, I think they've been using Sean Porter to cover some of it. But what's your thoughts on it, 503?
Yeah, man. I understand what you're saying, bro. Like as far as like value, face value wise, you know what I'm saying. But I be, I run a social media page for the Smoke City, so I see a lot of different things, man. And I did see, to be objective, you know what I'm saying. I did see a little bit of the face to face shit with him and Ugas and him pulling the belt out and stunning with the belt and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell y'all boys something that I seen today on Instagram that was kind of interesting.
What's
Mm.
up?
Your boy Porter won the belt in New York, but he lost it in Carson, California. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think this is the Porter curse, man? You know what I'm saying? Cause he going back to California and fighting. He fighting in Carson this weekend in Cali. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if Fula familiar with the area or whatever.
Hey, that raises a good point though, because the same thing happened to Brian Jennings a couple what was it, like a month back. He went back to the scene of the first crime when Ortiz knocked his ass out. And he got done dirty the same way by what's his name?
Sure.
Oscar Rivas. So yeah, you definitely bring up a good point with that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cause goddamn when Porter won the belt against Alexander, bro, that was in the Barclays, or that was in New York. You know what I'm saying? And then he lost that bitch to Kell Brook in Carson, California, bro.
Yeah,
Same
yeah.
same thing. He won the WBC in New York against Garcia. Now he going back to the goddamn California to defend that motherfucker.
In Carson, same city.
Yeah, man. And ain't nobody talking about this motherfucking fight, bro. I'm gonna give you that much, but I have seen clips of it. But you know, motherfuckers ain't talking about. Ain't nobody thinking about Sean Porter and Ugas, man. They should really be. To be honest with you, bro, I'm gonna just keep it as being with you. They should have been fighting on the undercard of this fight to keep it a being with you. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. And it ain't no disrespect, but PBC got to do better with their undercards, man. You know what I'm saying? You got
they do.
competition out here, bro. You guys to do better, bro. Top Rank got some. You can talk shit, all the shit you want to talk about Top Rank, but them motherfuckers be having some good undercards. Terrence Crawford is gonna have a better undercard than Earl Spence, and this is coming from a nigga that rep Texas to the bone grizzle. I'm just gonna be real. Terrence Crawford got the better undercard, bro.
You say Terrence Crawford. Well, who is all on the court? Because I don't know.
Bruh, you got Teofimo Lopez on his undercard, and you got Shakur Stevenson fighting.
Are you
All
talking
fighting
about
meaningful fights as well.
what's up with the World Break? I see you in the building.
What's going on, fellas?
Man, chilling, man, chilling. Just chopping up on boxing, man.
I'm gonna start calling World Breaker the goddamn the LDBC brainiac around this motherfucker. That motherfucker be trying to take over the world. What's up, World Breaker?
I'm telling you.
I'm just chilling, man. It's gonna do a live with Kurt. Kurt was busy earlier today. He was gonna get on at 9:30 and was killing some time, man. Saw that Stay Ready had sent me an invite, so I'm like, fuck it. Just got to eat some Cheetos and orange juice and like get on.
That sounds like a bad combination.
Yeah, nigga, it ain't gonna work out for me. But that's all right. It's good going down. Shit.
You know we older. That shit don't go together, man.
Hey, acid reflux is no joke, boy.
Hell nah, especially with them chips. No,
hey, let me tell y'all something. When I realized that I was getting older, I remember I was 30. I was 30. I fucked around and woke up and ate some of my birthday cake, which was chocolate cake and ice cream for breakfast. I was sick the rest of the day. I said, yeah, it ain't the same. My stomach was fucked up. I'm talking about, yeah.
Shit,
I knew then.
I think my first bout of acid reflux, I used to eat a lot of pasta. I used to eat pasta 3-4 times a week. And I thought I was having a heart attack. And my girlfriend at the time came to my apartment, picked me up and took me to the hospital. Thought I was having a fucking heart attack for real. He said, "Oh yeah, you have acid reflux." I said, "What? Acid reflux?" He explained it to me. I'm like, shit. Damn. And for years battled that shit. I stopped eating late at night. So all the time. Occasionally I do, but it is what it is. So what y'all talking about, man?
Man, we was talking about the we got the you guys and Porter fight this weekend.
Who?
Just the you guys exactly. What's up with the laws, dog? Cause what's up with it, JC? Shit, they ain't getting no coverage, but yeah, they fighting this weekend.
Who guys with them wide ass punches and pillow ends and fucking? I'm more scared of Sean Porter's bite than his punch.
It's true. Mouth looking like a bear trap.
Yeah. Fucking mouth look like multiple motorcycle chain links and shit.
I'm actually trying to find see who all fighting on their undercard this weekend, because I haven't even heard them even put out their undercard yet.
You know what's crazy though? Don't Tony Bellew look like he was Sean Porter's chew toy? Tony Bellew body just is cheese grated and shit.
Hey, Jay Good called him pacified mouth. Oh man, y'all.
I tend to call him trout mouth. Well, you ain't a worm over that nigga mouth.
I ain't gonna lie, man. That nigga do got a beaver mouth, bro.
Hey.
Like that nigga be chewing on wood in the country or something.
Now, if you put a ace of spade card next to his teeth, which is bigger, the card or his teeth?
Depending on what size. Are we talking Vegas standard size?
Hey, all I know is that motherfucker mouth look like playing card, a whole deck. All
that boy box.
Oh, what he do? That motherfucker got a half chewed tire for a mouth guard and shit.
Hey, let me tell y'all, I'm not bet. Man, I don't know. I might put 100 on you guys. I'm just looking at these betting lines right now. They got Porter as a 500 favorite, but they got a plus 325 for you guys. That's a small.
So if you bet $100, how much could you win?
325.
Yeah, the 325 plus. Let me see. Yeah, basically. Give or take a little bit.
That's not bad. It's not a bad bet, man. I'm telling you, man, that Porter curse might be real, man. It might be real, man. This motherfucker can get the belt, but can he keep the belt?
Now, is there any truth of there's speculation going around early? Maybe last week it was going around talking about Kenny Porter's left or he's not training or no longer is training his son.
Bro, that's not true, bro. That's not true.
That's not true. Was true.
Is there any turmoil in the camp?
Man, if you want the whole scoop on that, bro, go listen to Blue Blood interview with Sean Porter. He broke it down, man. It's just all a lie, bro. It's a lie.
My bro, the body snatcher's in the building. What's up with the body snatcher? First time on the live. Welcome.
Oh yeah, salute to the body snatcher, man.
Kenny Porter's the yeast infection of boxing.
Shoot, and plus, Sean is under contract with Kenny too, so Kenny ain't gonna let that boy off like that. He's like, eyes here and eyes here to stay.
Hey, did y'all know Anthony Yarde was fighting Friday?
Yep.
Nope. Motherfuckers don't count.
Daniel Dubois is fighting Friday too.
But both them boys fighting.
Yeah. They'll be fighting on them Chitlin circuits forever. Where they fucking coming about?
Well, they're gonna be on ESPN Plus.
So they're gonna be on ESPN Plus now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How many y'all pay for ESPN Plus?
I pay for it. I pay for it. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's only $5, World Break.
Hey, they just changed
$5. They don't like ESPN. I hadn't liked ESPN for a long ass time.
They just changed the line. They got the line to plus 295 and Sean Porter minus 370. It's getting closer.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if it's an upset. The lines are getting closer. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but the lines are getting closer.
You think Ugas gonna let Sean Porter just dog his ass?
Hell no, he'll counterfight him.
Yeah, but he ain't got no pop on his shots, man. That's the thing.
Yeah, man. Kell Brook was able to control that boy, man.
You know what I'm saying?
He was able to dictate, man. I don't know if Ugas gonna be able to do that with a guy like Porter, man.
Yeah, Ugas has got he's got good timing. He's a good counterpuncher. He's got a good body attack, man. But he be hitting some water balloons. And I think Sean Porter gonna get down in a 3-point stance and he gonna rush the quarterback, man, all night long. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
All night long. And I just don't see Ugas being able to stop that rush.
Like, do I tackle one leg or two?
That's exactly how he fight too. Like he trying to sack the quarterback.
Like
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Lawrence Minnie Taylor in this hole.
Yeah. Ruffo said that shit perfect, bro. That motherfucker be trying to tackle the dummy, boy. I swear to God, it's like y'all that hit a tackling dummy.
Yeah, because he come in. He come in with his head low every single. Like I be wondering to myself, I'm like, does these boxers even watch any kind of tape and just don't know when to throw an uppercut? Because I swear you can knock his ass out with a simple uppercut.
Sean Porter ain't watching no goddamn tape. He just going there.
I ain't talking about Sean Porter. I'm talking about the people that's fighting him.
I ain't gonna lie. The only person that really busted his ass up was Keith Thurman, but man,
Kell Brooks.
Kell Brooks
Kell fucked him up. Yeah, Kell Brooks used it.
I mean, that was a chocolate brownie ass whoop, but I'm talking about a real American thoroughbred.
I hope you're hungry. Where Abel Sanchez? Abel Mahari when you need him.
Ready. I hope you're hungry.
That boy PK boxing MMA.
I hope you're hungry.
You want some chocolate?
What's up, Max? Salute.
What's up with it, man? Hey, man, do you know how sad I was after
the chocolate brownies?
Just know I'm sad, and I'm not even gonna ask you anything to do with the UFC today.
Because Wooly got his ass kicked.
Man, oh my God, did he ever?
There you go. I don't want, man. Come on, man. Why y'all just want to fuck up?
Hey, man, it's the UFC, man. The best fight the best over there, man. That's what happened, man. I'm talking about Wooly got his ass.
I will say this. The dude he lost to is from Dallas, so.
Willie had the look of a hood rat that missed a check.
He didn't look right, man. He didn't look right. But I'm not trying to take anything away from Kamaru Usman, man. He looked incredible, but Woodley looked bad too. But yeah, man.
I think if PK was supposed to do a play-by-play, we were tired of shit.
Oh man, I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, but what the great thing about that card to me, John Jones beat the shellac off a motherfucker for 5 rounds.
He damn so did.
I mean, that was a concentrated ass whooping. I'm like,
he's the taskmaster, man. He learns something, he sees something one time, and boom, he can do it. He was throwing textbook kicks, man, like with the heel up and everything, man. It's crazy. Throwing axe kicks like Francisco Fio, man. It was crazy.
He dogged that motherfucker, boy. I'm like, damn, that motherfucker didn't know what to do by round 2. I don't know what to do.
He did. Even when he did land something, he would land the right hand, and he just didn't know what to do with it. He was like, "Oh shit, that's John Jones. If I go in, he'll fuck me up somehow."
He didn't want to follow up at all, bro.
Yeah, not at all.
Like this motherfucker catch me with that shit. And it's amazing to watch a guy just befuddle a motherfucker, and the motherfucker has no choice but to take an ass whooping.
He would kick him in the chest, and he would just bounce off the cage, and he'd be like, "Fuck, man, what do I do now?"
Shit. I'm like, I looked at that shit. This must be what prison's like for a week, motherfucker. Like, damn. Did any of y'all on the panel see that fight?
No, I didn't get to watch it because man, when I was doing a live of the aftermath of Erislan De Lara looking, suspect. But that was a good fight. I'm not gonna take nothing away from it. That was a good fight. But Brian Castano showed me something, and I think after I rewatched the Ortiz fight, you know what? I'm not gonna say Ortiz looked very vulnerable. I'm gonna tell you what it looked like. It looked like he was too anxious to try to knock him dude out. That's what it looked like.
I need to watch that fight, man. I didn't get a chance to see it.
Yeah, I went back and watched it. It looked like he was just over anxious trying to knock dude out. He didn't look like he was getting old. He did. You can tell he is getting older, but it looked like he was over anxious trying to get a knockout.
We might have to give Hammer more credit. I swear, he's like Francois Botha in his prime, man. When Francois Botha had a little something in his tank, you know what I mean? That's how Hammer fought. You know what I mean? A clever, crafty veteran. You know, dig? And those type of guys are hard to knock out.
Hey, the one thing that I noticed in that fight, bro, is like early the first 2-3 rounds. Ortiz was getting in some good body shots, good straights to the body, good hooks to the body. Like round 4, 5, 6, 7, he just got away from that, and it was strictly head hunting. And
exactly, that's why I said it looked like he was going for the knockout the whole time.
I was, and you could tell like rounds 2 and 3 that those body shots, because oh boy, Hammer was not liking that. He was not happy about catching those straights and those hooks to the body. And
remember he kept kneeling down in the corner.
Yeah,
yeah, that's what man.
Yeah, and Ortiz just was like, well, fuck it, I'm not gonna hit him to the body no more. I guess I'm hurting him too much. I'm gonna have mercy on him, man. He should have kept that going.
Yeah, him crying. He don't like it.
Hey, stay ready. I saw that you got your Bruce Vane visitation.
Oh damn, that's my first time. Damn, this fucking motherfucker.
He was dispatched quickly, bro. He was dispatched instantaneously.
I see. As soon as he commented, appreciate it. God damn.
Well, some of these channels, it's their job to go around scouting for new LDBC channels or channels that oppose their views and start trying, in the case of that one, try to promote their channel. So, I'm not having that, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Because my only thing is, it's like Blue Blood said today. Y'all talk so good about AJ. He can get Wilder on his channel because Wilder always welcome interviews. Why can't you get AJ on y'all? Just that simple. Yeah. I wonder how long you even been in the channel just listening. You was waiting on me to speak.
Because AJ requires that he teabags you first.
Oh,
that's why I read channels, man. They're like they don't exist.
A 2 teabag requirement for AJ.
I need a teabag right now. I really need a teabag. I got a teabag you. That's it, the right one.
A real teabag, no Earl Grey, no Orange Pico.
Hell no, that Lipton, goddammit.
AJ requires you that you spend the night with him and you sleep with your ass in the air while he's in the same room.
Y'all, what up, Sheldon Holmes, man? What's up with the Mike James boxing? Oh man, oh fuck, y'all not fit to kill me today. Not today.
Listen, this is how you get the interview, okay? I need you to lay down on that bed right now. And we're gonna do something called a tea bag. All right. We're gonna sit out there. We're gonna teabag you right now. I'm gonna put my balls right there in your face. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna go hard on this brother.
Oh fuck! Hey, Jay Thomas said you got to rub baby oil on AJ to get an interview. What's good, Macadon? Quarter girl 66. What's up?
Right there. Yeah, that's it. That's it right there. I'm gonna give you your interview next week, and you better bring a fruit basket too. Sound Australian instead of English, but shit. Bring the fruit basket now.
How much y'all want to bet that AJ still won't fight Ortiz after that fight this past weekend? I'm taking bets now.
All bets are off.
I hope he do fight Ortiz. Like I honestly do hope he fighting. I swear I promise
that. Been hoping that, but I mean, it remains to be seen.
He'll only be fighting him in court.
Yeah. Hey, check it out. Do y'all think, based off Ortiz's performance, that it's gonna be some more people step up to the plate because they think he looked vulnerable?
I think it's a possibility.
I don't.
I gotta watch that fight, man, because I keep hearing people ask that question actually, and I don't know. It's I still got to watch the fight, but did Ortiz get old?
No, you know what? I'm gonna say this again, and I got to go back to something Odd Fella said Saturday night. Was he baiting? I know Kurt said it was stupid if he do it, but Odd Fella, you asked a good question. Was he baiting these fighters to try to come fight him? Because like Roughhouse said, and I went back and rewatched the fight. He didn't look really vulnerable because he was real effective in the first 3 rounds, and then he just started headhunting to get a knockout. But at the same time, he gassed out early, but he was going for knockouts. That's all he was doing. and it made himself look vulnerable because he wasn't his fundamental self. And maybe after the first 3 rounds, he knew this guy ain't got nothing for me. You know, I don't know. It makes me think, was he trying to bait these guys in? Because that's how it looked. It looked like he went completely away from the game plan.
That motherfucker looked tired and a bitch, and he got hit a lot in the second half of the fight. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, he did.
And the killing thing was Hammer. I mean, he looked gassed in the 4th, 5th round too.
Hey, Hammer looked like a pillow with rocks in it. That motherfucker just the headbutting. I saw 4 or 5 headbutts, legitimate headbutts. One dropped Ortiz. I can't say Hammer's not tough, man. He's tough.
That's when that palm hit the when that palm that his glove hit the canvas.
Hammer might be a launching pad to a title shot though. You know what I mean? Because you look at when Fury fought him, his next fight was against Klitschko. When Povetkin fought him, his next fight was against Joshua in the dig. So we can only, if patterns remain, you know what I mean? Ortiz might be in line for another, maybe against Deontay Wilder again, who knows? But it seems like Christian Hammer is a launching pad to an automatic title shot.
The Hammer effect.
Hammer time. Oh, guys, you know, not to talk about myself. I realized today, I looked it up. Next week on the Errol Spence fight is the 1-year anniversary of World Breaker Fighting. Didn't even think about that shit.
So we're gonna do something.
Yeah, I think what we're gonna do is drink now. I don't know, man. Gotta do something where everybody does a panel. We do panels all day, something like that.
Well, fuck it. I'll be in Dallas in person, so
that's true. Yeah, we can. I know Blue Blood's coming over the house. We're gonna do a live stream. Might do a big ass live stream. I don't fucking know.
Shit, 503 gonna be there too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Shit, if my wife allows it, we can have a bunch of people over. Like I said, one nigga at a time, okay? One nigga limit to the house.
House rules.
Yeah,
World Breaker house rules.
Hey man, right. You never know with the spouse, bro. You just never know.
Shakita said, "Let her know."
Oh, Shakita got the relative status, so she can just pop up. That's not a problem.
Hey, you got the royal treatment. Y'all forgot I'm here too. We have not forgot about you, Shakita. I will be there. I'm in there like an unborn baby.
Stay ready, gonna be there. He's like, Shakita, it's been a long time. I'm only back, but I'm here to run. So bust up. Damn, I went to Quincy Jones and shit.
Come and talk to me.
I really want
to meet you.
Talk about some dudes that fucked off their talent smoking weed. God damn.
Smoking weed and drunks. And KC was on crack. Like he was real live on crack.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something. I went and watched Jodeci live like 4 years ago, 2015 now. They came out still dressed like the 90s with the overalls, with the one strap. No, that was a live ass concert. Not gonna lie to you. But immediate after that concert, they showed that clip of KC riding that security guard talking about that chicken, give me some of that. Went back to singing. Every time I see KC, that's the first thing pop in my head. Him singing, give me some of that.
Give me some of it.
Yeah, wait until tonight, girl. Like he did it all in one and took a piece of old girl chicken. Like, man, come on.
I'm hungry. Chef, tell me why. There's a jalapeno ass. Motherfucker's tripping. You know what crazy concert moment is going to Mystical concert back in like 96, I think it was 96 or 97. That motherfucker was wearing the same shit he wore in the video. That was like, why is the nigga wearing the same goddamn shit that he had in the video?
Wasn't making no money.
Hell yeah. I got 3 overall coats. Shit. What? Telling you, man. Shit was crazy, man. Yeah, man, it's sad when them cats are on drugs. Let me ask y'all a quick sidebar question. How y'all feel about the apparent campaign to eradicate black entertainers' careers? I'm not talking about R. Kelly, bitch.
No, he can go. But I get what y'all talking about because I just had that conversation with somebody the other day because what they doing for what they doing with Michael is unethical. I don't care what nobody say.
Oh, that's Oprah. It's Oprah doing that.
And what the whole fucked up thing is, Oprah had an entire interview with Michael. I remember that interview because I watched it. They even made this dude take his clothes off to show y'all he ain't had no scratches and shit on Oprah. Like
Oprah, we remember when you look like a glowworm, bitch. You need to stop tripping.
And Oprah, but see,
she
Oprah, y'all
look like a glowworm.
I'm gonna say this, and I don't care who agree with me and who don't. I don't fuck with Oprah. I don't. Yeah, Oprah's a feminist. Oprah's a feminist. But here's the thing.
Oprah's a liberal.
I don't care. Liberal. I don't care who a liberal. That ain't got shit to do with why I don't like her. She don't like dudes. Like, period. Everything she do is against black men. Like, honestly, she opened up an entire school in Africa. Nothing against. I love the fact that she opened up a school. Nothing against the school. She opened it up for women. But she forgot about the little boys that get snatched up and get trained from age of 5 and up, get stolen from their parents and put in the army. She just took the women and to educate them while you got these little boys over here getting fucked up. Like, that shit really it's just y'all gotta look at the little subtle things that she do. Everything she do, she did a whole campaign to get rid of rap music. But now she hang out with rappers right now. Come on.
Talking about my coochie's old. Let's give out books, cash prizes, and cars and shit.
You don't ever see Stedman, but you always see her ass with Gail. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Yeah, my mom works with Stedman's first wife, man.
Stedman was married. I thought he.
Yeah, he has a daughter, man.
I thought he was with Oprah the whole time.
Nah, he has a daughter. He has a daughter. And yeah, my mom's been working with Stedman's ex-wife for like 20 years. So it's crazy, man. But yeah, he got a grown daughter. Oprah treated her like her own shower. But yeah, Stedman kind of suspect to me too. Like, are you just you just a toy? Are you
like real talk? Alex Santos said, "Ain't Oprah married to some guy, bro? They never got married. Never. He just stayed there. I think he's there. He's just there for photo ops. To be honest with you,
Stedman.
Yeah.
Oprah probably free Stedman Alpo. Get your ass over there.
And that ain't even a good dog food,
dude. I always think of that Chappelle show when he was with Oprah and Colin Stedman, and yeah, man, that's such a weird situation.
Yeah, I bet he got a leash up, man. It's some dominatrix shit. I'm telling you, dog. And Gail be coming over there in 6-inch heels. Ugh, black leather. Nasty. Dog, I should have been a television writer. This shit would have been off the chair.
Hey, Macadon once said, fuck Oprah shit against her own people. And Alex Santos said, Terry Crews went 0 to 100 with that gay shit. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't fuck with Terry Crews either, because that's some fuck. Let me tell you, anybody that could sit there and talk about he was Me Too, but then go at a black man talking about what he would do in the situation. He didn't speak of you, but he just said what he would do. And then you say you're going to slap him, but you couldn't slap the dude that grabbed your nuts in front of your wife. You got me fucked up. You a whole hoe out here in these streets.
Terry Crews proved he ain't got no squad.
Yeah. You big for nothing. You just a big old bitch.
DL told him, "Hey, God gave you muscles, so you could tell a motherfucker no."
Exactly. But then you want to slap him, but man, you got me fucked up, bigger. I wish a motherfucker would.
I don't wish that shit because it's gonna be tragedy.
Yeah, I'd be locked up basically.
Yeah.
Even though it is self-defense. It's self-defense, but yeah, I'd be locked up.
And I would do some horrible shit like bite that motherfucker cheek off. Then beat the shit out that I do some animal shit to the motherfucker, man. I'm just saying, dog. Like, hell no. I'll prove a point, goddammit. Sometimes fist ain't enough. Sometimes taking a piece of flesh out of motherfucker ass makes sense to me.
The old headbutt will do it, man. I knew this guy.
World breaking just spitting out cheek.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Like I said, listen, some things deserve horrible consequences. A piece of flesh missing from your face, that'll do. That'll do. Shit, do your ass like a chimpanzee, goddammit.
I knew this one dude. I knew this one dude, and he was like a really good bar fighter, man. He had won all these bar fights, and he did it a lot with headbutts, man. He said one fight he won, he just headbutted this dude like 10 times in a row. Just unconscious, man.
Have y'all ever fish hooked a motherfucker?
What do you mean?
Oh, like grab their cheek and
you take two fingers inside their fucking mouth and rip that shit. Dog, y'all listen. Dog, I know more than boxing. I'm just telling y'all. There's ways to get nasty in a goddamn fight, barehanded. Fish hooking is an old school method of skullduggery, goddammit. You don't know what a fish hook is, Stay Ready?
Nah, because I'm used to boxing. Oh, well, only thing I done outside of boxing, I got into a fight one time where I literally, first move, dude told me he was a 3rd-degree black belt.
Yeah. So I get a kick out of it.
So I'm looking at this shit like, okay, shit, he might kick me. Now I just rushed his ass, grabbed his head, and kneed him dead in the face. Got on top of him and just wailed the shit out of him the entire. That was the whole fight. Literally,
my 3 degrees.
That was the whole fight. Like I literally just. Hey, when somebody tell me that, I think of my ways how I'm gonna get him, and I just rushed him and just grabbed his head and did a jumping knee to his face, pulled his face down, and bow. He dropped to the ground. I jumped on top of him and got to just beating the shit out of him. Yeah, that was the time.
Hey,
I'll never forget that shit.
If you want a good example of a fish hook, watch what's that movie with Leonardo? Oh yeah, Gangs of New York. They fish hook a motherfucking Gangs of New York in that rusty ass bar.
Oh yeah,
that's what a fish hook is. You just take 2 fingers in them up, and you get that shit in between their cheek and their teeth. You just start ripping flesh. That motherfucking head gonna turn, bro. That head gonna turn quick. That shit.
Dude, I do know what you're talking about now.
The old pull the shirt over the head, or actually pull the pants down, just yank a motherfucker legs out from under him. I've done that before.
I know. I learned. My dad taught me how to escape a bear hug and break a leg at the same time. My dad taught me how, when I was a kid, he taught me how to escape a bear hug and break a leg and break your femur at the same time.
Oh, I just pictured this shit in my head. Nope.
It's a jiu-jitsu move. It's
it was your leg.
Yeah, but yeah,
but that's if somebody grabbed you from behind, right?
Right. Oh, but if they grab you can do it in front too. It's more difficult, but if they grab you from behind, yeah, you can fuck them off.
Because I just pictured because for one, when you bear hug somebody, you picking them up and you bending your spine and lifting them up, so they put you in an awkward position. So your femur is like wide open for them to back kick the shit out of it, and your shit is gonna snap because it's in a vulnerable position.
Are you talking about from the front position?
No, if I got you from behind, because you can just lift your legs up and kick straight down on my femur from that position, because I'm already.
They don't even take that much. What you do is you drop it, you stick your butt out, you drop down. While you're doing that, you pull the ankle and you lean your weight over. and you bend them over and you straighten the leg out, snap it. It's easy. It's easy as fuck. But I mean, essentially, you use your arm, you use the fact that you're bent over to pull the leg up. You use your momentum on the butt to bend the person back, and you straighten their leg out where the momentum and the angle snap the leg easy.
Oh shit!
Do you fall back on them?
Yeah, you fall back. It's kind of fall back. You kind of fall back to the side. It's kind of like falling back, but you're rolling to the side. But you have the leg straightened out. I have to show you. I couldn't explain it. Nice, it's.
I don't know who's gonna be that dummy.
It's an advanced jujitsu. It's an advanced jujitsu move. So I forget what the fucking shit is called though, man. I hadn't had to do it so long. But yeah, listen.
Gotta catch what he just said.
What'd you say, bro?
You done that to somebody because you just said I haven't.
Yeah, who gonna be the example?
Listen, I told y'all that's the reason why the channel is called World Breaker Fighting, dog. Like I said. I cover a lot of boxing, but I don't cover the shit that I really be fucking with sometimes. So I really want to learn. I know a little Krav Maga, but I want to learn the system now badly at this age because it's just easier. I don't have to be having to do a lot of shit. I'm too old to be getting in extended fights, man. I need to end some shit.
True,
man. I ain't had a fight in so long.
Me too.
Every time I even get into it with somebody and mention fighting, they good.
I was on that AR, man.
I've been fighting 10 years, man.
Listen.
Hey, one of the ones that came. I didn't even know you was in the building. He came and snuck in and talk about, hey, that's because you be walking around with that AR.
In Texas, AR-15 is like standard issue for citizens. Goddamn.
I ain't bullshit. I don't know nobody that don't got one.
I actually don't have one, but I've had like 7 in my life. I've had 7.
You know the gun that I want that is hard to find? I want an old school SK, a Vietnamese or Chinese edition SK. My partner he bought one and then gonna tell me about it after he bought it. Like, bitch, you know I've been looking for this gun for like 6 years. I need to find it. Do you know SK is probably one of the few guns that you can buy right now that gonna always function no matter what? You can stick that in dirt, mud, sand,
with that motherfucker.
Water, pull it right back up and it still shoot and it's wood.
Yeah.
I want one. I'm gonna find one.
What World Breaker was saying about the fish hook. Yeah, in the UK or in London, we used to have a hooligan problem where it's like football supporters would just fight each other, and there was something called a Chelsea Smile, right? So Chelsea is a football club in London,
right?
And they're known for their racism and hooliganism and stuff like that. So what a Chelsea Smile is where you cut the cheeks, both the cheeks down to the white meat, and then you put a credit card in your mouth.
Yep.
Yeah. And then you just keep beating a man until he has to scream. And then when you scream, you can imagine what happens next. You get that Joker smile. Yeah. So that's called the Chelsea smile.
See,
I've heard that called Glasgow smile too.
One of the ones I grew up with, people that used to carry razor blades under their tongue. They do that in the UK.
Yeah. Especially in Liverpool, they love to walk around with what we call Stanley blades, which is like a you know like that retractable razor blade. I don't know what you call it in America, what you guys call it, but it's like a retractable. Like carpet fitters.
It's the one you fold.
Yeah.
That's a straight razor.
Okay. I've never known what you guys call it. But Stanley is a manufacturer that makes those kind of things, and a lot of them guys from Liverpool, they like walk. They used to be known for carrying those kind of weapons.
Yeah.
But in London, it's crazy. There's kids walking around with samurai swords, zombie knives, and machetes, and Yeah, it can be real crazy. I mean, if you're not looking for trouble, it's very safe. Like you won't see you won't have no problems. But if you're looking for problems, you'll find it very quickly in London.
I got a dip, fellas. Y'all have a good one, man. Got to get on it with Kurt, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
Already, bro.
Peace world,
All right.
Man, when I finish up, I'm gonna come listen in because I ain't going to the gym tonight. It's too motherfucking cold.
Yeah, man, it's 20 right now. It's 27. It's supposed to drop to 20. Yeah.
Shoot, it's actually warming up here.
Man, bro, I hope it don't be like that for the fight, bro.
No, it's supposed to
Nah,
be. It's gonna be warm by the end of the week, dog.
yeah, this the last cold front. Well, this until the Easter snap is really the last major cold front, bro.
Yeah, man. I ain't feeling that shit, bro.
Hell no.
Yeah, that's the other thing is that in the UK we do have guns over here. Like you can legally carry guns, like you can own a gun, but it's very very strict. Like you have to have it in a locked cupboard, and you can't have no criminal record and stuff like that. So that's a big misconception that there
Yeah,
ain't
it's
no
a pain
guns
in
over
the
here.
ass to get a gun over there.
Yeah, well, it's not that bad actually. It's not that bad. You can get a gun, but you have to be proper, straight and narrow. And don't forget over here as well, like a lot of the upper class, they're into that whole fox hunt. I don't know if you heard about fox hunting, where they
Yeah, that's a big thing down there too.
yeah. It's not the average day person don't do that. It's more like the aristocracy, like like the royal family and them kind of people there. They used to go around with shotguns, just shooting foxes and birds and pigeons and that kind of thing. Um, and
Y'all call them stags and shit.
uh stags. I don't know. I don't know.
Shit.
What's that?
It's like a deer that you shooting the
Oh,
wolf.
okay. Yeah. That's it. All them kind of things. They're like deers. Um, that's what they do, and even farmers as well, man. Them man, they used to carry shotguns. I'm not too sure about nowadays, but there's guns over here, man. You know what I mean? But not. It's not. It ain't no Texas. It's not no Texas.
And
But I'm gonna tell you something though. Everybody see that it's crazy because when people think guns in the United States, they think Texas. Texas don't have the most lenient. We're just one of the lenient states. Louisiana is more lenient than Texas.
dude. It's so
Arizona. Yep.
Virginia. Oh my god, it's so easy to
nah,
get a
bro,
gun.
I'm gonna tell you who got it the best to me, Florida, cause you know they got that stand your ground.
No, we
Yeah, I
got
heard
the.
about
I
that.
heard, but here's the thing though. 503. You know we got that same law on the books. The exact same law, the exact same way. People just don't know it.
What
People
about
don't.
Arizona?
They just don't use it the same way. Arizona is still they lean on guns as well. But in Louisiana, bro, you can man, I can walk in there and buy a Uzi in the pawn shop.
Yep.
Please.
And
If I
North
go
Like
to
Carolina as well. I heard they carry.
I can go buy a Mac 10 in the pawn shop right
if
now.
I go back to Africa, I can get all the shit Navy SEALs got. No
That's in Africa. We
problem.
talk about it in the States. We know we can get it in Africa. Shit,
hands,
ain't no.
hands.
I could
I was
probably
coming
take.
over looking like the Punisher.
I could
I
probably
go looking
take
like the Punisher.
$10,000 to Africa and leave with a tank for 5,000 and
You
have
nigga,
5,000 to
Come
buy
with a
ammo.
you're
fucking
right.
Hey,
rocket launcher.
hey,
Shit.
fool and mess around and come back over here with 10 AKs, a Scud missile, and some blood diamonds or some shit.
Come over with
I'm
a
gonna be ready
And
with
a,
for
and,
nuclear
and, and a
currency and shit.
submarine too. You gonna have a
I'm gonna be
submarine.
ready for whatever. I'll have a sniper rifle that can hit you from 500 miles away, basically.
Yeah, you fool be coming back with
I'll have a
plutonium
drone and a goddamn Gatling gun.
and the codes for nuclear weapons and fucking plutonium 210 and all them
And
kind of
that's the
things.
messed up thing about Africa's army, though. Its army is so crappy, man. Like the armies of Africa are like police, you know? They're extended police. Their armies are so crappy. They have
Well, it
such
depends
crappy
which part of
armies.
Africa you're talking about, like which state. You know what I mean? Because like in South Africa, they used to have a stable state army, but now they South Africa now they've got a lot of uh, contractors. There's a lot of private militias and stuff like that because of the internal like race relations issues they've got over there, and then also South Africa's had a history of what is it? Which country was it in West Africa? I think it was Sierra Leone. They helped to end the civil war in Sierra Leone. Some of their contractors over there, Ghana, Nigeria. Yeah, it's all they're pretty mishmash. But what do you call it? Libya used to have a stable armed forces with it. They used to have a stable air force, armed force, and all of that. But for the most part, Nigeria, Ghana's
Ghana has somewhat of a stable military.
Ghana, because their military was trained by the British. The Ghana Air Force was trained by the RAF. Their army is somewhat stable, but the thing about Ghana is they're not their armed forces is based on defense. It's not based on offense.
Right.
And that's what a lot of these African countries.
True. Good point.
But back to the gun thing. All I have to do is go to South Central and I can get some Navy SEAL shit. But I'm talking about like some shit with some silencers. I can
buy. But check this out. Check this out, fool. The issue with what you're saying is you're getting all that on the black market. Everything you done said is getting on the black market. I can buy all that shit legally.
Oh yeah?
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I can go get a silencer.
His AR, man.
Hold on. He didn't see my 45 that I got a silencer threaded barrel that I can put silencers on my handgun. Yeah. This shit is legal in Texas.
Dang. So you guys
my neighbor walk around with a shotgun every day, bro.
So you guys have free for all there, huh?
Basically, we can have fully automatics here.
But I have a question though. Just on some real stuff. Like you can have it legally, right? But I've been seeing videos where like a guy maybe in the military and he's legally able to hold, right?
Open carry, bro.
And that's cool. I'm like, okay, cool. But
you can get concealed.
But if a black dude does it, it's like I don't know what parts. Maybe it's different in Texas. I don't know if it's different in Texas, but I've been seeing different sides of the coin. Like, you know what I mean?
In Virginia, it was open carry, and you could get a concealed carry too, but you just had to take a little course. It's real easy, I've heard. And you can get a concealed permit, and you can walk around strapped legally.
Man, that class is bullshit, man. You meet up at a little restaurant, answer a few questions, get a nigga $30 or $50, and that's it.
Oh yeah,
you got your concealed hand license. Kapaya.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom. Capiche?
Strap.
Yeah. You actually shoot with 20 shots and make sure that your address matches your license that you put on the application. That's it.
That sounds pretty easy, man.
It is easy. Yeah. And then here's the thing. Your concealed handgun license actually works in is it 28 or 32 states? It's one of the two. But I can take as long as I got the license, I can take my gun and travel within those states.
Is it legal? Is it legally? Are grenades legal where y'all are at?
Grenades?
No.
Hold on. No, but hold on.
Grenades?
Actually.
Grenades?
Actually, hold on.
Yes, I'm going over there right now.
Actually,
if you say yes, I promise you next week.
I have seen live grenades outside of the military on the streets. Now, are they legal?
No.
I can't say that because I've seen them. I've seen them in surplus stores. I've seen them in surplus stores.
Hey, if you give me the proof, then
I gotta look that one up.
Just give me the proof.
I gotta go look that up.
I don't think so, bro.
Nah, hey, bro. I tell you what.
Go around pitching like grenades in self-defense.
Hey, bro, I tell you what. Hey, get one of those grenades and then go to Walmart and see if you make it out of there. See if you make it out of there. Hell no,
Hey,
those
but
grenades are legal.
I think you can get like stun grenades and
No, because
smoke
I've
grenades, right?
seen.
Hey, if you seen them stay ready, I'm gonna take your word for it, bro. And when I take my trip in
I've
April,
seen a. Hold
I may
on,
make
my
a
home.
stop there and then get some.
There you go.
Rest in.
Hey,
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 let me say
Fuller,
this one time.
go ahead and stock up on them, man, and just go skipping down the street with them, man.
Hey,
Let me know how that
hey,
go for you.
hey. Rest in peace to my homeboy David Cherry Bomb. Rest in peace. But man, Cherry Bomb had grenade launchers and he had shit that only the
Oh
military can get.
shit!
Like, so that's what
Oh
I'm saying. I done seen some shit.
oh oh!
Like,
I
I
remember
done
Abrams
seen.
tanking a flipping
I'm not gonna
F-35.
Hold
lie.
on.
Do you know what?
Mike James said you can buy grenade launchers, but you can only buy the blanks, but can't buy the real
Oh,
grenades.
oh, you
But
can't
hold
buy the
on.
real one.
If you can buy the grenade launcher, this is where you can get those rounds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You said it
I'm not.
before.
Damn,
Black market.
hold on. He said the Alex Santos said the weapons laws here in England is strict. You can't use mace or pepper spray. What?
You
Yeah,
can't
no,
what?
what it is in the UK, you
Oh
can
man,
with our gun laws, it's very strict.
you
It's
can't
very
mace a
very strict.
bitch.
Now I'm not too sure about. I think you can carry pepper spray. I'm not too sure about that,
What
Alexander. I
what about
think you
that
can carry
tannerite
pepper.
shit, man?
Oh wow.
I think you can carry pepper spray. I'm not too sure about mace. I think mace is something different, but pepper spray, I think you can carry that because I remember even
Okay.
about 10 years ago, one girl that I was with at the time, she had a canister of that for self defense and all of that. But I'm not too
Man,
sure, to be fair.
these
You
goddamn
might know
security
something
guards
different.
will make your ass so motherfucking fast. Goddamn,
But
Hey,
they really
hold
don't
on.
want to talk
Hey,
about.
hey, hold on. Now here's the thing: is it legal to own a grenade in Texas? Yep, you can own one, and
What?
hold on, and any other states that will allow it. This stuff's fall under the umbrella of the Firearm Act of 1934. Before 1934, you could buy all sorts of stuff, full machine gun stuff like that. Hell, you could buy a Thompson submachine gun. If y'all don't know what a Thompson is, that's a Tommy gun that was in the movies.
Mm-hmm.
A Thompson gun of hardware store out of a hardware store back then. You got you got filled out you got to fill out realms of paperwork and pass a background check that is hard enough that the ATF will know if you masturbated in kindergarten. Really, you think that the feds are going to let you just anyone buy this stuff? Hell, it's hard enough to buy a regular firearm. Really, go try, but just go walk in the bubble guns fire shop with an attitude, especially if you see 250 number, a guy in a leather jacket and Hell Angel colors. But you have to pay for the tax stamp too. It is the federal government we're talking about. So yeah, it is legal to own a grenade here.
hey, what's wild
Man.
That's
is
wild, dude.
I remember there was a guy in Las Vegas who was he actually purchased a British Harrier jump jet, which is like a 1960s 1970s technology. But he had a British Harrier jump jet in his back garden in Las Vegas.
Here, I'm gonna tell you something crazy. If you're leaving out of Shreveport, Louisiana, or Northeast Texas on I-20, drive down I-20 and go towards Dallas. If you look on the right hand side, as soon as you leave outside of Canton before you get to Terrell, it's a helicopter on the side of the road with a for sale sign in it.
God. What's the saying? Don't mess with
What is it? An
Texas.
Apache?
Fucking army is beef.
How much do they want for it? I
Hey,
need to see if I can
the
raise some
helicopter.
funds.
Hey, the
I
helicopter
need
been
to
there for
see if I can raise
years,
some
so
funds for it. How
I
much
ain't
do they
What
fucking
type of
with
want
it.
for it?
helicopter is it? Is it an Apache or Blackbird or something?
Nah, it ain't no special
Nah,
helicopter
you
like that. But it is a
ain't
helicopter.
getting nothing like that.
Nah, yeah,
Now,
not nah.
a couple years ago for my job, one of the things that we had to do, we had to go to all these helicopter trade shows, and they had them in there. You know what I'm saying? New, used, refurbished. One guy told me, he said I could get. He told me, yeah, man. Uh, for the small price of 3 million, man, we can get you this refurbished Blackhawk. You know, blah, man. the small price.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's kind of cheap, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it was an older Black Hawk, and it had been through multiple
Probably the
reset
Vietnam War or
phases,
something.
and then it was like deemed unusable by the military. And then after that, they stripped it down to the skeleton and built it back up and went through the refurbished process. And then he was selling it for $3 million.
Yeah,
Without giving names away, I knew a Frenchman because of our colonial past with the French. I knew a French guy who lived in a mansion in California. I'm like, well, what do you do? Because I was speaking French one time, and he just came up to me and started talking to me and stuff. So we became friends from a distance. And then he invited me over one day to dinner. I'm like, well what do you do, bro? Like, I mean, you have all of this. Please. That nigga can give you shit to start a war. I mean, this nigga was on the phone with guys. Oh, what kind of Harrier did you want? Oh, what kind of missile did you want? You want the missile to break up into 3 different parts and hit different targets? Oh, do you want infrared on that and stuff? I'm like, this nigga is a freaking arms dealer. This nigga was really, really with the shits. And then it turned out a couple of months later, I'm like, I run into his wife. I'm like, yo, what happened to such and such? He's like, oh yeah, he had to go to Monaco. You know, the U.S. they found out what he was doing and this, that, and the other. I'm like, well, you know. Shit,
but that's how they do business in the continent like that, man. You could be some guy
like
in flip-flops and shorts talking.
Like, so I'm telling you, if you wanted a helicopter from this nigga, he can get you a fighter jet, basically. Hell, that nigga probably could get you a stealth bomber if you wanted one. That nigga was really with it, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's how them man do business out there, man. Like when it comes to commodities, diamonds, and all of that, it ain't no man in a suit or nothing like that. It's some guy who's rolled out of a field in his flip flops, a white vest, and some shorts on, talking about, yeah, I've got some Scud missiles. I've got a tomahawk. You know, just come around the corner. It's all some shady shit like that, man. That's
but the nigga that I knew, he was doing it on his computer. In California, this nigga had a website. I'm like, this nigga is really doing this. I'm like, he was
arms dealers, man. They're real. It's not just in the movies, man. There's people that are out there selling arms.
This nigga was really selling weapons of mass destruction, basically.
Yeah, but wait, in Africa, when you see these little 12-year-olds and these little groups, militia groups, where do you think they get the guns from, man? You know what I mean? It's like the drug game. You know what I mean? You've got all these intelligence agencies that sell them to this person, that sell them to this person, to this group, to that group, and it trickles down, man. Where do you think all these ARs come from in Africa? In some of these parts in Africa,
I'm not gonna.
You're seeing ARs, rocket launchers, Abrams tanks. Some of them have still got U.S. soldiers' initials on there, talking about "Welcome Home" or Arizona or whatever. Army boots. U.S. Army helmets.
I'm not gonna lie. As much as I love my machete, if someone offered to sell me a fighter jet, I'm gonna try everything in my power to finance it. Because I will buy that shit. I'm telling you.
Is you rinsing off a microwave plate over there?
Ooh.
Somebody was rinsing a brownie pan or something.
Nah, I'm not rinsing off anything, man.
I just heard water running and
sound like a Brillo pad.
I'm telling you, they were going fed with it. Hey, say man, hey, my boy said the LDBC Airwolf. I want a Sherman tank, said Mark Wonderly. Snacks B say BLTB got a tank and a Black Hawk. I wouldn't doubt it.
I wouldn't put it past them. Hey, if someone sells me a fighter jet, bro, I'm telling you, I'm finding a way to finance that crap. I'm finding a way to
hold on. Hey, Hustler Slim is a fool. He said, "Damn, y'all people in the UK got a dance battle to settle y'all differences." They took it back to the 80s with the breaking.
Break out into the robot and shit.
And then as soon as he said that, all I pictured was Turbo in that room. Can't nobody. I don't know if y'all know that movie.
Walking up
Y'all
the
might be
side of the ring and that. Man. It goes down, man. It goes down, but
oh man, y'all got me crying laughing right now, man. Damn. I don't know how we went from boxing to talking about.
I can imagine Stay Ready in a flipping Black Hawk with their helmet on or something.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I ain't gonna lie to
in-
you. I actually don't laugh at me, but I actually thought about taking flying lessons, like real talk. But you know how expensive them shits is.
A lot.
Yeah, man.
I want to take flying lessons. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to, because if I win the lottery, I'm buying me a plane and I'm flying my own shit, bitch. If I crash, I got a parachute. I'm jumping out that hole. Matter of fact, I'm going skydiving next year for my 37. I'm not going this year. My 37th birthday, I'm going though. I'm going skydiving.
You can do some lessons in a little Cessna. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be that, especially in Texas as well. It shouldn't be that expensive.
Nah, it's expensive, man. And ever since 9/11, it's harder to be able to get a pilot's license now. So and then
you and then you in the most capitalist state in America. Oh, it's expensive.
Okay, what is it like? Couple grand?
Here, I'll look it up right now.
Hey, Stay Ready. You talk about skydiving, man. You're gonna have to hold up on there. We gotta check the black folks criteria from the Black People Meeting Handbook. I don't think we allowed to skydive, bro.
Bro, I know too many black people. You in Texas, black people go skydiving all the time.
Hey, man.
I know a bunch of them.
Hey, you telling on y'all? I gotta check the Black People Handbook now.
Hey, I just say bungee jumping. That's too close to hanging. I said skydiving. I'm jumping.
I said bungee jumping.
Like some of our ancestors did on that boat. They jumped off that boat.
Hey man, that's not even.
Yeah, man. I don't see no reason to jump out no perfectly good plane.
The way 503 just came in.
Shit. Hey, I'm gonna tell you how expensive it is.
I'd rather go to iFly, nigga, and get in the little machine and wee. Fuck that, nigga. I ain't jumping out no plane, Jack.
Nah, I don't fuck with heights like that, man. I ain't jumping out of fucking. You got me all the way chopped, dude. I'm not doing that shit.
I'm gonna tell you. Hey, let me tell you how expensive flight school is. The first thing I pulled up was scholarships for $10,000 for flight school. The next thing I pulled up is I actually went to the flight school website that's 5 miles from me because it's a little small airport by me. Financing is available, so that off top lets me know it's a couple of things. Like more than 5 or 6 thieves. That's a few, like some thieves.
Mm-hmm.
Some stacks on stacks, racks on racks on racks. They don't even got pricing on this thing. I'm gonna just say I type basic training.
Man, that shit probably about 10,000, man.
I think the first time you have to go tandem too. You have to go with an instructor.
Oh shit! Just the introduction class that's 40 minutes is $235 plus an additional $99 for an extra 40 minutes, and that's just the introduction class. That's not even doing nothing. That's for the ride. And I'm telling you what you're gonna learn.
That's pretty much true.
Hey, nah, you don't even get up in a plane, man. You just sit in the classroom.
They do have a package. Okay, here go one. Okay, this is the most minimum package they got is $1,750. The package includes 10-hour flight time, ground instructions, endorsement. A minimum required is a private pilot license. So you got to already have your pilot license before you take this course. So shit.
Are you
with
serious?
A valid, you got to have a valid medical certificate and renter's insurance.
Yeah, you gotta have all your what they call the classroom portion.
Oh my bad. You know what this is? No, that's to rent the plane, one of their planes. That's not even for the school. Yeah. See, yeah. That's crazy.
What was I about to say? I don't know. With the skydiving, I may pass on it. The only thing I'm into is the only thing I'll go high for is zip lining. That's the only thing I'll do.
I did that last year.
Yeah, I've been zip lining. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, and I'm really into scuba diving a lot, especially swimming with the sharks.
Yeah, see, Fuller. See, once again,
swimming with the sharks.
Hey,
I like that.
the Black People Handbook, Chapter 12, subparagraph 35, subsection A says we do not belong in no waters with no sharks.
Swimming with the sharks? No,
you are in direct violation, sir.
I don't go in the ocean for more than 15 minutes at a time, and I am.
As a matter of fact, I have a picture. As a matter of fact, I have a picture. I'll put it in the Hangouts. You know.
No, man.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I can swim, but you think I'm getting down in the ocean with any one of them fish? Let me tell you something. I don't even give a fuck about the sharks. That's my last thing. You know what I'm scared of? A motherfucking octopus. Because if them hoes grab your ass, you over with. I don't give a fuck. It's over. You ain't getting nowhere. It's over. Fuck them jellyfish. Let an octopus get a hold of your ass.
Man, them jellyfish. Some of them jellyfish.
Hell yeah. Hey, and it's easy. It's easier for a jellyfish to get hold of you than an octopus.
You won't even know if a jellyfish.
Them bitches sting too.
Oh, you will know if a jellyfish got you, but they don't eat you.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, they just sting your motherfucking ass.
Yeah, octopus. Like, look,
kill your ass.
Yeah, that's the man of war. They all will kill you. You get stung by them, they can kill you.
Now, not all jellyfish are harmful. Some of them are cool, but some of them are they will kill you.
But I've been watching them octopus stories and shit. I be watching all kind of shit on marine biology and shit like that. And them octopus, dog, say, man, them octopus will, once they attach to you, they got in their suction cups, they got a poison that'll paralyze you before they eat you.
They're pretty terrifying, man. And the giant squids too, man. There's some crazy stuff.
Oh yeah, I didn't even mention the squids. First thing came to my mind was the octopus. Octopus will paralyze you before.
Yeah, they're damn near alien.
Yeah, hey, and they smarter.
All of those
where you are, yeah.
Huh?
Like if you go to the beach or whatever, and you got octopuses. That's a real kind of threat out there, like octopus. Like, would you come up? Is it likely that you would come across an octopus like that?
I don't get in the water.
Nah, not even.
Let me not down here, bro.
Yeah, let me tell you something. If you swimming in that water in Galveston, this goes for any and everybody. You a nasty motherfucker. Don't touch me.
The Hamilton Harbor is the worst, man. You coming back out with every type of disease.
I don't give a fuck. I ain't talking about y'all can have disease. It's all them. We got a bunch. You in Texas? It ain't number refineries and oil companies down here. What you think is in that water?
Man, that's why I say, brother. It's like, you know, in California, they got the nice beaches. And, you know, Florida got some nice beaches. You know what I'm saying? Texas, our beaches is trash, bro. And that's one thing we lacking, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got the beaches.
Hey, y'all talk about this.
Y'all talk about this. It's way in Corpus Christi and shit. That's where the blue beach is at. But don't nobody want to go to Corpus Christi and get shot.
So a lot of people in Virginia, they'll vacation to the Outer Banks, but the Outer Banks had a shark attack, you know, a few years back. Man, it was kind of bad. I remember one year they were they had the reporter out there, and he was like, "This is where, you know, the guy was killed," and I was like, "Dude, I have been to the same fucking beach, dude. I was at that beach like 3 weeks before. I don't fuck with sharks, man.
Nope,
about it, man. I don't get in."
Oh, so they had a shark attack out there where you was at.
It was in North Carolina, Outer Banks in North Carolina, in Avon.
Okay. Yeah, man, that's crazy.
The beaches in Florida are quite nice, though. They got some really nice
yeah. Oh man, I love Florida beach. Man, I'm going. That's, you know what? That's what I'm doing for my birthday. Fuck it. I'm not going back to. I'm just gonna go chill in Florida. May 26th, Memorial Weekend.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie, man.
I was just about to say, man, you should go to Florida for that Memorial Weekend, boy. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm
I'm not going to Miami Memorial Weekend because I did that one year. That's Horror Rock 12
okay.
weekend. That is the busiest weekend in Miami, period. And now I can't. That and Daytona weekend are the two busiest weekends in Miami. I'm not going. Y'all can catch me in Jacksonville, or y'all might catch me in Orlando. Hell, I might go to the Keys down there, but I'm not gonna be in Miami. Fuck that.
Yeah, I've done a
No matter.
Memorial Weekend myself. It was crazy, man. It's crazy, man. You guys turn up. It's not even you guys, man. It's everyone. Everyone from all over America goes to Miami. You know what I mean? I met people from all over America, man. People from the West, the East, New York, Washington. I even had some hood rats try to rob me and shit. Oh man, it was peak. Yeah, man, that was some good times, man. That Florida Memorial Weekend. Yeah, the turn up is real. The turn up is real.
I want to go to that Ultra Festival, man. I'm a big electronic music fan, and everybody tells me that that's one of like the best electronic.
Hey Jay, good. I went to Memorial Weekend in Vegas last year. What'd you say about the electronic weekend though? Where is it at?
The Ultra Music Festival in Miami. It's one of the biggest like party spots for like for that kind of music, like Raven and you know, electronic music like that and like Ibiza, and yeah, it's one of
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, they I think that's where you'll probably see people like what's that guy from the West Coast? Skrillex, and I don't know if he's still big on that scene, but
Tiesto, you'll probably see Tiesto, probably see
Tiesto's
that guy's name? That Paul Oakenfold, you'll probably see guys like that. I'm not gonna lie, man. I went to Ibiza, man. I was the only nigga in the hotel room who was playing PlayStation while niggas were outside dancing around and stuff like that. I'm like, miss me with that, nigga. I'm saying in the room, chilling. I'm saying right here in the room, chilling.
Man.
I'm not into that. I mean, it's cool when you have a big crowd of people and stuff like that, man, but I'm not really into that, man.
Oh shit! Hey, Hustler Slim said it's somebody blowing the suit. Nah, that's me on this vape, man.
No, man. You know, the music is cool. I like that music, that electronic stuff. I like it, but it's just the crowd. I can't do it, man. Like
I've never been to like a big, huge like I've definitely been to like electronic shows and stuff, but I've never been to like a big, like just straight up electronic festival like that. But everyone that I talk to that I know that is into that stuff is like Ultra is it's like the place to go, man. Like people come from all over the world.
It's cool.
Yeah, I think they call it
just crazy.
EDMA or something like that.
EDM.
Yeah, that's it. EDM. They call it EDM.
Yeah.
EDM. Nah, man. I don't like a lot of people around. I'm sorry. That's why I was like, y'all go party on the beach or whatever. Shoot, I got Madden right here. I'm good with that. You know?
I mean, you know, in the UK and London, especially, you know, raving is what we do out here. So when it comes to festivals and raves, like that's, you know, a lot of our music is based around that. Like we're talking about drum and bass.
You guys have one of the best artists I like to listen to, The Prodigy. I still listen to them to this day.
Oh man,
speaking of guy died,
Keith Flint, dude, he killed himself, man.
Oh
today.
Really? Yeah. That literally happened today. I didn't know he killed himself, but
yeah, it was suicide, man.
Who?
So our Keith Flint from The Prodigy.
Oh damn! Yeah, I remember them. I didn't know about that.
The Firestarter, man. Yeah, it happened today, man. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, they were awesome, man. They were one of my favorite electronic groups.
You guys had who else did the UK have? You had Fatboy Slim, who
Chemical Brothers.
Chemical Brothers. I still listen to Chemical Brothers to this day. Like sometimes in the gym, they got songs that'll make you break the bag, basically. You know.
Oh yeah, dude.
So yeah, the UK had a lot of good electronic people, man, for real.
Yeah, that's mostly what our sound is kind of based, because you know in the UK we took the something called the arm and break, which is comes from jazz, which was just like a little jazz sample. Was a break in a jazz. I forget the name of the guy that done the arm and break. And from from that one drum pattern, you got jungle, you got drum and bass, you got dubstep, you got all these other sounds, even
Trip
UK
hop,
funky,
trip hop.
yeah,
Trance.
trip hop, yeah, trance, and not so much house. House has always been four to the floor, but
And then,
My
what
brother was in there
happened?
all that. My only reason I know some of the names y'all saying because my brother listened to a lot of that. I was never big into all that music, but I was just it's a
So
couple
check.
of songs here and there. If I hear it, I like, I can go
yeah,
with it.
yeah.
But
No, but check it out, man. A lot of these rappers sampled those songs. You know
I,
that?
I
A
know.
lot of rappers. Kanye West, the stronger song,
I
that
don't
came
even
from
know.
him. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't even know why you even mentioned that dude. I
Yeah.
don't
Well,
care.
I'm just saying they say
I
he
know.
sampled. Hey, he
I know.
sampled them. Yeah, he sampled them electronic guys, man.
Have you guys
Don't
heard of
yeah.
Gypsy Woman?
As far as for the future references, don't mention that hoe no more.
Okay, no more Kanye, man.
No, no.
Speaking
He
of
is not
Kanye,
welcome here.
Hey,
nah, but
has
speak,
anybody heard 2 Chainz new album? Is that any good?
I haven't had a chance. I was gonna get it today.
Disappointing. Disappointing. I
Two
mean,
Chain.
it's all right, but um, I like Two Chains too, man. Like Two Chains is kind of clever to me, but this was just the same old. I don't know. It just seems like the same old same. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
Got a whole bunch of features and whatnot. To be, I mean, he got some there's a song with Kendrick Lamar that's all right. Um, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm disappointed with it overall, but it's fast food. Like you'll like it after the first listen, and then the second spin, the third spin, you'll be off of it.
Right, right.
For real. What's the name of it? Cause
Hey, is it better than the Meek Mill Champions?
No.
No, hell no. I think it's
Champions
called
was
rap.
cool.
I think it's called Rap or Go to the League.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm not a big Two Chainz fan, so I'm gonna say it for myself. I ain't gotta hear the album and tell you it ain't better than that Meek Mill's album. And this is the only Meek Mill's album I like from front to back, like every single song. The first
Yeah,
one.
I like um I like the Meek Mill's album too myself. I'm into the Meek Mill's album. It was pretty good to me.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, man. One thing about the music nowadays, bro, and I hate to sound like that old dude to get off my lawn, dude, man. But I,
Get off my
but
lawn.
but like we got cats that we have albums that we consider classic. You got classic Scarface albums, classic UGK albums, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Classic, Wu-Tang albums, classic
Mm-hmm.
Outkast albums, whatever. Nowadays, the way this music is so disposable, are there going to be any classic albums from this era right here in the next 10 to 15 years? Because it seems like everything is just here, then it's gone, and everybody's
Yeah,
forgotten about it. And none of this music has staying power, sustainability. You know what I'm saying? But like
yeah.
when Stankonia came out, or when Riding Dirty came out, or you know what I'm saying, Tribe Called Quest, Midnight Marauders, when that shit came out, man, those were albums that motherfuckers will still put on today, and you can still get some hits, some you know what I'm saying. If you throw them on at an event, a party, or whatever the case, some of them shit still ride today, man. But it ain't like these newer cats. The This music
Well,
is made for the long haul.
I can't say all these newer cats are like that. I can't. I honestly can't because
Oh,
you got
would you say
some.
the majority?
The reason I can't say that because you got to think about it. They made music so accessible now that everybody have their own lane, but the music that they play for the mainstream has dumbed down for the younger generation. It's not the same music that we listen to.
Yeah,
The only music, but hold on, but the only music they play for the mainstream vibe is like a Nipsey Hussle, a Young Jeezy, a Rick Ross. They gonna put that because they already big, they already known. But for rappers like Saha the Prince, Saha the Prince is a platinum streaming artist. That's he's a mainstream underground artist, if that makes sense. And he's getting hits. You got artists like that. You got artists like DeLorean, who's cold with it. You got artists like Killer Calion, who dropped something not too long ago, 30 Days and 30 Nights. He's killing it. We got artists for us to listen to as far as the older fan that's still coming out and nice with it. Big Crit still dropping. You got artists like that for us. That's one of my favorite rappers. You got artists like that that's for us, but you can't take what they play on the radio and say, because I'm not saying, because I don't listen to none of this new shit.
Hey man, you can't hold on, bro. You tripping.
To me, you know what I said. No, I'm saying to me. I'm not saying no. I know. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about we still got the good music out there. It's still out there for everybody. You just got to look for it. But what I'm saying is, to me, like the new music they coming out with, like these little Uzi Verts and these little, I can't listen to it. That's not for me. It's garbage to me because I listen to lyrics. I like lyricists.
But
J Dog, like 503 just brought up, J Dog, he jams. I don't focus on them.
What I'm saying though, the same way that we can look back and say, hey, Southern Playlist of Cadillac Music, bro, was a classic.
It was.
10, 15 years from now, are these cats from this era, are they gonna have something that they can go back and pick out and point to and be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Little Dookie Starter, man. Hey, that joint there, man. That album was a classic. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
Hey,
that's what I'm saying. It doesn't seem like this music got the
they will. Yeah, they will. Because you know what? Soldier Boy has a classic track. You know what I mean? And when I first heard that Soldier Boy track, when it first came out, what's that song called? Crank or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I can't stand this shit.
When it first came out, I didn't think it would last like people.
Hey, well, I mean,
but it's still it's still remembered. It's still remembered.
That's different. That's different in the fact of a track. You know what I'm saying? Because Whoop There It Is still a classic. You know what I'm saying? Baby Got Back is still a classic. You know what I'm saying? Them boys.
Yeah, but you have to understand today's dynamics aren't about the album no more. It's about individual songs that people create their own playlists. People, the attention span is so low. People don't want to listen to albums. These youngins don't want to listen to full albums no more.
See, hold on. See, I'm finna say something right now. Hustler Sim said Jeezy is the only classic album I can rotate. Hey, check this out. I'm finna say something. You can't help but agree with me. You say, are these kids coming up now gonna have anybody they can go back and listen to as far as like us with Tupac? I'm finna name 4 artists right now, and you gotta agree with me. I don't even like you. Future is their artist. Whether you like him or not, he is their artist. I can't stand Future. But Future steady dropping hits, and I don't know how he is a hit maker.
Not no more. Future's died down, man.
Whether he died down or not.
That news.
Whether he died down or not, those old albums, people still gonna jam.
All right, so who?
I'll give you that.
Lil Wayne.
But Lil Wayne is an our era cat. Now, he's an our era cat.
Nah, bro. Nah, y'all can't take Lil Wayne from us, bro.
Hold on.
He was certified with an artist. That
hold on. Hey, let me explain Lil Wayne for everybody, because 503 you right and Rough House you right, but at the same time y'all both wrong. Lil Wayne came out when he was 16 with Hot Boys. That was our era, Rough House. That was when we were young, because me and Lil Wayne the same age. That was our era. That was Hot Boys. They were doing their thing and they was coming up. But Lil Wayne
was Run For It with Juvenile.
Yeah, he wasn't. He came out in our era, but technically he wasn't our era, because at that time we wasn't looking at no Wayne. We was looking at Juvie and BG. And we was looking at Big Time.
You wasn't thinking about Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne tripping. Who wasn't checking for Wayne? Wayne was the best rapper out the crew.
No, he wasn't. BG was
Consensus said
the best rapper.
BG. Consensus said
You
BG
don't even
had
got
the
your shit straight, man. Come on.
Man, hold up, bro.
I feel like
We
those
got we had
BG
we
had the
had
streets,
that
nigga.
Carter.
Hold on.
We had that Carter series, Wayne, bro.
Hey,
Y'all had
you know
the
what?
Hot Boy
Hey,
Wayne.
hold on. We're gonna
Facts.
vote. I want everybody in the chat right now. Everybody that's commenting right now. If you listen to the Hot Boys, this is the original Cash Money stars. I'm talking all of them. Name the coldest rapper in that era from 99 to 2000. That's what I'm talking about. Who was the best rapper? Because I'm gonna give y'all 5 minutes. Y'all got from 1014 to 1020, 6 minutes.
99.
Niggas was not checking for Wayne back then, bro.
Man,
You had
Juvenile was
BG,
cold as ice back then.
Soldier Slim.
Turk.
Or BG.
Come on, man. You had Master P.
Soldier Slim was still
but hold up.
We're talking Cash Money. We're talking straight
cash money. We're talking out the Hot Boys crew. You know what I'm saying? Now, yeah, Juvie and BG, they got on, you know what I'm saying, before, because what was Juvie's cut back there? Dang. Use a baby Jason. You got okay, that was in rotation. That was heavy then, man. And you didn't really get Wayne until
Juvenile kind of
bling. Every time I come around, you see it. That's what you got Wayne.
And that wasn't Wayne. That was a Hot Boy song.
But Wayne
and that
came
was
he came with
the concept, but that was also on BG.
And 503, you talking about the Carter series? I'm talking about the Carter series too. The Carter 1, 2, and 3. Those I'm considering myself in that era. All the way up to mixtape Wheezy. All the way up to mixtape Wheezy.
It came back around.
Nah, you know what it is? I think
Wheezy as a solo artist, I feel like his peak was
that Carter's when he dropped the Carter, bro. That was in the 2000s, bro.
Yeah, that was early.
Right.
That was 2003.
Right. That's still.
I was still, you know what I'm saying, a bona fide card carrying, flag waving hip hop head. You know what I'm saying, rap head back then. You know what I'm saying?
You were just singing.
Wheezy had bars with Carter.
Hold on, you was just singing Bling Bling, but Bling Bling was on Chopper City BG album. Y'all got another state. Bling Bling was the hottest song back then that ever came out.
And then before you had Bling Bling, you had Hot Girl. You know what I'm saying?
Shine was my jam, dude. The Hot Boys.
Hey, now when Hot Girl came out, I think that's the one that kind of kicked Wayne out there to the max.
That's y'all era, bro. That's what I'm telling you. That's y'all era. I'm telling you, bro.
You know what it is though, 503. I think what Roughhouse is getting at, right, is you have to define the errors. And I think what Roughhouse is saying is like this whole kind of like mumble rap era that kind of kicked off around 2012. You understand?
I am not a part of that era.
But see, when I'm talking about Rain, not to speak for you, Roughhouse, or put words in your mouth. I'm just this how I interpret.
But hold on. See, that's what I'm saying though. You want to claim the good part of it, but you want to say I ain't a part of the mumble rap. But the mumble rap came from the 3-6 Mafia clique. What's them boys' name?
No, that's the Crunk. 3-6 Mafia. Crunk music came from they started the club.
Not 3-6 Mafia, bro. OG, what's his name? OG Gangsta Boo or some shit like that. I forgot.
No, hold on. I listen to them boys. Gangsta Boo is a female. She can rap. That's I follow her on Instagram. She putting out camel toe pictures and shit. Yeah, and Project Pack was my favorite.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you when it comes to mumble rap,
I was kicking it with gangster, bro. Oh man, hold on, y'all go ahead me jamming Project Pat tomorrow.
When it comes to that mumble rap, the breakthrough artist has got to be Lil Yachty with that. I can't even remember what stupid tune he came.
I ain't gonna lie to you. To me, the mumble rap came from Future. That's where it started to me.
Boy. You could even say it was Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy, no, Soulja Boy wasn't no mumble rapper. Soulja Boy,
he wasn't a mumble rapper.
He was a rapper that couldn't rap.
Fetty Wap was a singer more than anything.
Yeah,
Soulja Boy was an ABC rapper. And when I say ABC rapper, that's
that's more
exactly
accurate.
his
He was
A, B,
basic.
C, D. That's basic. That's Soulja Boy. Mumble rap actually started with Lil Wayne. He brought in this new generation of rapper. Go listen. He actually got songs where you can't understand shit he's saying.
Yeah, when he
People were
started
trying
doing
to,
all
He was
Yeah, when
leaned
when he
out.
he
started doing
wanted to be a rock
auto-tune.
star.
started doing all that ecstasy.
Exactly.
And shit.
Exactly. He's the one that brought in this new generation of rap. That's why I say both of y'all was right, because Lil Wayne had the block is hot when he came out in our generation, which was to
Okay,
me.
so Lord Infamous wasn't no mumble rapper, because that's
But
what
Lord
Migos got
Infamous,
his
Lord
style from.
Infamous had serious
I was
lyrical
trying to,
content
I
though.
forgot his name, Lord Infamous. Yeah.
Lord
I
Infamous
would
had
consider him a mumble rapper.
no, he's not a mumble rapper. He was like the best lyricist out of the whole group.
Yeah, but in terms of like proper mumble rap, like you could say like you're talking about the origins of mumble rap, right? But in terms of mumble rap, like really coming onto the scene, man, that shit started with Lil Yachty and that stupid ABC shit that he was coming at, and then from that you had that little Uzi and little Pump and little Dickhead and little Donut and all these other guys that came out. That stuff kicked off around 20. No, matter of fact, that stuff kicked off around
Actually,
2014. I think it was like 2014.
to be honest with you,
That
if you want to know, actually, you could understand what Lil Yachty was saying. He just didn't rhyme. Or hear, go if you want to talk about mumble rap. We talking about somebody like Designer. Go listen to Designer. Designer, you can't understand what the when he.
Nothing.
I can't even remember. Yeah, you didn't understand nothing he was saying. Same thing with
Panda,
Future. You didn't understand nothing Future
nothing.
was saying. To
Couldn't
be
Oh,
honest with
understand.
you,
well, we can take it back. Well, did you? To be honest, did we understand everything that Mystical was saying?
I
actually, I
did.
did.
I did.
Actually, I did. Twista ain't Mystical ain't a mumble rapper. See, if you go back to
shit.
that
I
style,
mean,
hold on. If you go back to that style, you got to look at Mystical style. Mystical was kind of had the similar style of Twista. He was a fast rapper. You got a lot of people that used to rap. Jay-Z was a fast rapper. You got a lot of people that fast rap. It's just pronunciating your words. The difference between Mystical is Mystical's talk with a slang. Us in the South can understand it, but people up north probably couldn't because of the slang, his enunciation of the words. It wasn't mumble. We
He
could
had a
understand
very unique
everything he was
what
delivery
saying.
too.
about
Yeah.
what about Slum Village then? What about Slum? Because you could barely understand
Slum.
what the fuck they were saying. Maybe
I
talking
could
some
understand.
random shit. You
I
can
can
catch a few
understand
words
Slum
here and
Village.
there.
They're East Coast rappers.
Slum
Yeah,
Village is
yeah,
Nah,
Detroit.
they're
Yeah,
from
they,
Detroit.
Man, I
yeah.
don't care what
Yeah,
y'all say,
Detroit,
man.
Detroit.
Lord
Yeah,
Infamous was a mumble rapper, man.
Midwest,
you know.
East Coast, Detroit over there.
Well,
Yeah, and
yeah.
if he's a
that
Detroit,
mumble
came out in the
Detroit,
rapper,
late
he's a
'90s.
Midwest,
good
Detroit,
mumble rapper.
Midwest, North,
Yeah.
pretty
And
much.
Slum Village was not your everyday average
Hey,
Midwest
and
type of
it's
rap.
10,
You know?
it's 10,
No,
20.
they was
I'm
more like they was more
Alternative,
off the vibe
alternative
of
rap.
Tribe Called Quest, like an East Coast jazzy type of
Yeah.
Yeah,
hey,
yeah, yeah.
vibe.
They
so
because it
hey,
was like
hey,
JD, Jay Dilla, and that
hey,
kind of sound.
we got
Exactly.
so I'm going back to the vote right now. And as I see right now, Juvenile has 3, BG has 3, Lil Wayne has
Uh,
1. He
Thank
was
you.
mentioned he was mentioned 3 times. So as of right now, it
Juvie the
was a
Great.
tie between
so
BG and
yeah,
Juvie.
so yeah, we got it right.
Nobody's checking
BG,
for no
where
damn
he needs
Wayne,
to
man.
be.
One of them hot boys is out, man. Juvie was that nigga, man.
And
You know
BG,
what I'm
because
saying?
BG
Then
bling
you had
bling.
Soldier Slim right there, man. Come on, bro.
Soldier Slim was
Was
no
no
limit,
limit.
bro.
I'm saying though, but he was still that nigga though. That's
Cash,
all I'm saying.
To
But
be,
we're not
hey,
talking about no limit.
Wayne had to wait, bro. He had to be patient. You know what I'm saying? He had a bunch
Cash
of
Hey,
niggas
Money
in
used
front
to
of
have
him.
Cash
hey,
Money
Rough
used
House,
to
what
have a
area are you coming from?
powerhouse. They used to have a lot of niggas. They used to have Mac
no, they
10.
didn't.
Nah,
Yeah,
they
they
only
Who,
had
did. They
4.
had
Yeah,
Mac 10.
bro?
Well,
BG
Fool.
had
well,
a lot of clout
six.
too.
They had 6 if you include Manny Fresh and Birdman. They had
They
They
didn't.
6.
had
That was the
Hold on,
entire
Fuller,
label.
no, they
Fuller,
had big
Fuller,
names
Fuller,
though.
Fuller. The only big name they got was Mac 10, and in 2005 they brought in Glasses Malone. Other than that, they didn't have no big names.
No,
No Limit had the big names. They had
Yes,
Chopper
no
City.
limit.
They had
Yeah, yeah, they were
Fiend.
big.
They had what was my boy that went and signed with Roy Jones? That died had this album Sky's the
Magic,
Limit.
Mr. Magic.
Magic. They had Mr. Magic whole legs. They had Snoop. They
they
had
did have
Mystical.
Snoop. They
They
had
had
Snoop.
Mystical. They had Soldier Slim. C Murder. Silk the Shocker, trash ass, but Silk the Shocker, I don't know, for some reason he always went platinum. Silk the Shocker was the first. He was the first. Hold on, he was the first.
Just came back out.
Hold on,
Silk the Shocker was the original mumble rapper.
No, he was the original rapper. No, hold on.
I'm glad Rough being honest right now.
No, listen. He was not the first mumble rapper.
I'm glad you being honest.
No, he was the first rapper to rap off beat. He was the first Blueface. He was the first Blueface. Straight up, you can understand what he said, but he didn't rap on beat.
All that offbeat shit, man, is considered mumble rap because niggas ain't gonna consider that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like fire, like oh yeah, he really spitting. And you when you hear Scissor Shocker rap like that, you don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but you know what was crazy, man? It was niggas that was feeling that shit though, bro. And I couldn't understand for the life of me why.
I will say this.
Could not.
I will say this.
Why.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. I had both Silk first two albums, but that ain't what I'm gonna tell y'all. I had both those albums on the strength that Master P is a mastermind on how to sell you an album. And it was always one or two songs I liked on the album. And it was always the ones with Mystical on.
I'm not gonna lie. I still listen to that in the gym. I still listen to that. Make them say, especially the remix. When he called on the remix, there's a guy who calls him on the phone or something. It's like a little skit or something. And
that's on the regular version.
Yeah. There's another one on a remix version or something.
I don't want to be here if I don't gotta. My weed habit is so close to snorting powder. Man, I can go back to some of them classics, man. I used to jam all of them.
Hey, Rough House, where are you coming from?
Bro,
musical pinnacle.
I make musical pinnacle. Probably
because you said you was a hip hop head. So what
I mean
like 90s or early 2000s or 80s?
I say from about 92, 93 up to about 01, 02.
Come on,
yeah, so that's golden era.
Man,
come on now.
I
go back because I go back to the 80s, and Rough House, you older than me.
Yeah, but he was saying what did I consider like the pinnacle?
I thought he was asking you when was your
nah, because you digging back into the Sugar Hill Gang.
No, the fuck,
nigga, that ain't pinnacle. That ain't pinnacle.
No, the fuck I'm not. No, pinnacle. When I'm talking pinnacle, I'm talking about what started our era is the pinnacle. Rakim.
Yeah,
the Ghetto Boys, 87.
Right. Yeah.
Ghetto Boys came out in 87. Do you people y'all understand that? Scarface and the Ghetto Boys came out in 1987. That was before NWA.
KRS.
Nigga, yeah, you know
KRS
guys there.
Boogie Down Productions, all that.
Strong Nose.
Bro, I had the first that grip them on the other level. You know what I'm saying? Ghetto Boys.
Yeah.
I had the Ghetto Boys that didn't have Scarface and Willie D in it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't know there was a Ghetto Boys prior.
Willie D was on the first one. Scarface wasn't. Because Willie D was the original member. It was him. Bushwick didn't even come to the third album, but it was Willie D and somebody else. I'm trying to remember. It wasn't Yuck Mouth.
No, it was DJ Ready Red. It was
DJ
Action,
Ready Red. Action.
And
I remember that.
And I can't think of who the other one was. The other ones were. But like three of them got replaced, and it wound up being Bill, Scarface, and Willie D, and
Prince Johnny C.
Yeah,
Prince Johnny C.
And I think Ready Red wound up being the DJ.
Sir Rap a Lot. I forgot about them.
Yeah, that's Jay Prince's brother.
Yeah, I know.
Man, fuck all that. Who your favorite rap group? You know what I'm saying?
Of all time,
for me,
Outkast.
Camp Low.
It's got to be Tribe for me, man.
Outkast.
I can't say it.
Tribe.
I can't
Quiet
say
Taste, but
I can't give you that.
Dude, hands down.
We said rap group.
Oh, rap group? Oh, Three Stacks.
Yeah. I can't give you that because.
Outkast. And then after Outkast, it'd be Run DMC.
Wu-Tang.
I don't know.
I like Wu-Tang.
I got too many.
Mafia, yeah.
I got too many. Wu-Tang, I can't like put my hand on it. There's Wu-Tang. I'm not gonna front, man. I like me some Major Figures. I'm not gonna even front. I used to F with Major Figures, super heavy.
Billy the Kid.
Shoot. When State Property, when they were in their ways, you know, I used to mess with them, you know, because they had some hitters, but you know.
Yeah, he was living in the moment.
The Locks. I used to like the Locks.
See, you over here taking out my. Let me see. I love Wu-Tang. Like I was a diehard Wu-Tang fan, but I was a diehard Ghetto Boys fan. Like them two right there are top, but next to them, I got UGK, I got the Locks, and I got Outkast, and I got 8 Ball and MJG. So it's kind of hard for me to sit there and just pick one. I can't. I've tried, but now
for me, 8 Ball,
Do or Die is up there for me too.
Oh, Do or Die! I forgot about Do or Die. Yeah, that is up there for me because I got every Do or Die album ever come out, even the last one, and it was garbage.
A fucking classic.
Hey,
Heads or Tails.
Yeah,
and Good and Mob.
Oh yeah, like all of these cats, all of these cats that y'all are naming, man, I fuck with them heavy. But favorite, I think Outkast was so groundbreaking and so trend setting, and like their first three maybe 4 albums, you could put them on and play them bitches from front to back and not skip nothing, man. And
you could do the same thing with Ghetto Boys and Wu-Tang.
No, not Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang
is an acquired taste.
Well, see, I love Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang is an acquired taste.
It's an acquired taste, though.
I just don't fuck with Wu-Tang like that. I respect.
But that's her. I'm gonna tell you why.
Tell you 10 Wu-Tang songs. I couldn't.
That's because you're in the South.
I guess
in the South, it's a big difference because Wu-Tang was probably the biggest rap group ever. And I'm not even joking on that. Like, as far as album sales and everything, probably the biggest rap group ever.
Yeah, worldwide as well.
So I can't say that they're an acquired taste.
Wait,
as far as coming to the South,
well, I mean, but like I had best friends. I had best friends in Arkansas, bro, who were diehard Wu-Tang fans. And like I like Wu-Tang, but at the same time, there were only certain members out of the crew that really did it for me. You know what I'm saying? And it showed when they broke up and they did their individual things, man. Meth, I was rocking with. Raekwon, really I was rocking with. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm talking about when they went and did individual projects. You know what I'm saying? When they put out their solo projects. You know, Ghostface, I was rocking with. But then you got into like Inspector Deck and Master Killer and
Rizzo.
You know what I'm saying? And
some
of these other cats, I was like,
you got hold on. You got ain't that bad. But the problem with you got he didn't have the beat production behind him. You got was actually pretty goddamn cold. But the coldest member was lyrically was Jizza and Raekwon.
It's Jizza. I've seen Jizza live. Jizza is nice with it, man. I will say that.
Yeah, Jizza.
But Jizza is nice.
Jizza with the liquid swords.
Yeah,
I still jam that song to this day.
Yeah, I mean, all music is
Cold World
taste anyway. But you know, with regards to Wu-Tang, in terms of groups, they're definitely one of the biggest hip hop groups of all time. I mean, you've got Run DMC as well as a collective, as a group. They were big,
they were huge.
But you know, everything is relative. You know what I mean? And I just realized all you boys have, apart from me and Oddfella, all you boys are in the South. I only just realized that.
So
Fuller and Cali.
Fuller.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
There's another group I like too, but a lot of people don't like them because they say they yell too much. But I like MOP.
Oh yeah, I used to rock with MOP too. Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you something.
MOP is the original Tekashi 6ix9ine ripped off the MOP style.
Remember Onyx? Naughty by Nature.
Shoot, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's another one. And you got one. Got to run it up. Drum song. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what about Dance Effects? You want effects?
Shoot, yeah, man.
The Dies Effects. They want effects. The
And
Dies
one of the
Effects.
things that I liked about DOS Effects was the fact that they came out with the biggity biggity iggity iggity whatever you want to call
that.
Stick the bum, stick the bum bum.
Yeah, they came out with the bum stickity.
Hold on.
But then
that's how Mystical rap. That's exactly how Mystical rap. How DOS Effects rap.
Right, but then they, when people start saying, "Oh man, that's just a gimmick. Ain't nobody checking for that," they dropped that and just went straight bars. And Mystical, you know what I'm saying? There were spots when he did that too. You know what I'm saying? Where they it didn't rely on a gimmick. You know what I'm saying? Them boys showed that they actually had bars.
Had bars,
and I respected that.
Yeah. Bum sticky bum. I got the rope up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a FIFA, your 454. Here I go, so Peter Piper. I'm hyper than Pinocchio nose because I'm
the super
Yeah, tic tac.
I got the crazy. With the AZ.
I got one for you. Well, I got one for you. Coming from the west side. What is it? The group that Tupac used to be being
Outlaws.
No.
Oh,
I'm talking way back.
You talking about
the Humpty Duck?
I know you talking about shit. It's on the tip of my tongue.
What the fuck is that name?
He's not talking about.
You talk about
Pound?
No, it's your it's your chance.
Digital Underground.
Digital Underground.
Yeah, that's it. Digital
Underground.
Yeah. Man, when they came, I used to hate that shit.
Humpty Hump.
Hey, you know what's crazy, man? We talk about like iconic groups and stuff, man, and nobody said NWA.
I did say NWA.
Oh, did you? I didn't hear that. I'm sorry. My bad.
Bone Thugs
that's what I was going to say. Bone Thugs didn't get mentioned. That's an honorable mention because Bone Thugs is cool.
Another group that didn't reach their potential, that I was mad that they didn't reach their potential, because I'm like, damn, if these niggas would have got along, they would have really made some noise, was The Firm.
Yeah.
Because you had Nas, Cormega, Nature, AZ, Foxy. Yeah. It's like,
but that
was a manufactured group though.
Plus it was an experiment more than anything. You know what I'm saying? Dre needed something to get his label off the ground. So he went and got some people that already had established names in the game and just tried to, crazy glue them together, and it didn't work.
They knew each other beforehand though. That's what I'm saying. Like they knew each other, like, from New York, from the New York stuff,
but some of them wasn't really rocking with each other like that. You know what I'm saying? They knew each other, but
it was after that Life's a Bitch, because AZ's verse, Nas was like, oh shit. Because I watched something on AZ's verse, and that nigga Nas said he had to rewrite his verse after he heard his verse.
AZ was cold back in the Gap.
Yeah, I used to like the Far Side from the West Coast. Man, they were tight, man.
Yeah, I love the Far Side.
Yeah, Far Side's originally from the Shot.
Back in my younger days, I used to sport a shade. When I go to school, I carry lunch.
I remember lunch in the bag for my apple for my teacher, because I knew we get the kids always got mad when the class was this. Was the session? Always ask the question. I might go over there, get.
I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
Trust me, yeah.
I'm tell you.
Their second album was good too. Lab Cab in California.
Hey,
that was tight.
Can I say this though? All of this music that we sitting here and we reminiscing to, and we bring it back up, bro. That makes me kind of feel sorry for these new cats, bro, because these newer age dudes, because it doesn't seem like they're gonna have this wealth of good music to pull from and draw from, the same way we doing now.
But see, I'm gonna tell you something right now, Rough House. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna do just like we do now. Because I go back like yesterday. If you go on my Instagram, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna post them on my Stay Ready page too. Because on my regular Instagram, I do my Country Boy Kitchen, and I listen to old school music while I cook. And when I say old school, I'm talking Isleys, Al Green.
Another
I
good
listen to
one.
those
Oh
music. So
shit.
guess what? We bring back those old school songs just to
Yeah.
when we relaxing and shit like that. These youngsters, they still go back and listen to Tupac, Biggie, De La Soul. They still go back and listen to this music. They just don't listen to it when they in the club because most of the stuff that's coming out now is for the club. These kids like to party and do drugs. Think about it. Our music was from the drug dealing culture. Their music is from the drug using culture.
True.
That's where you get the
That's
mumble
true.
rap for. Because when you high out your ass on probably some of the stuff they listen to, you can understand everything
Yeah,
they
that's the only
saying,
time you can
and
understand it. It's true.
you can probably see what they saying.
Yeah,
So
real talk.
I'm just saying. But when they in their right mind, guess who they listen to? Jeezy, Rick Ross, Big Crit, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. Think
Yeah,
about it.
yeah, it's true.
So, they not these youngsters ain't as stupid as they are. You got some of them that just ain't can't get right.
Yeah, it's true.
But
Yeah, I mean, I like to listen to my old school jazz, man, where a lot of hip hop, and all this shit comes from, man. I'm talking about Gil Scott Heron, Freddie Hubbard, Jamal Ahmed, them guys there, man. Sometimes when I'm in my zone, that's my shit right there.
yeah,
All that New Orleans stuff, and even some of this modern stuff with Robert Glasper. I like to listen to some of his stuff as well because he's very creative and bringing back. He's doing his own thing. He crosses over into the hip hop thing, the R&B thing, the neo soul thing. Yeah, that's my lane right there. That's my speed right there, man.
If you guys on the panel, I don't know if you guys have listened to him, but for my Texas boys, y'all listen to Fellow Kuti. He'll have
Yeah,
you
fella
right.
Cootie from the 1970s.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was real. He was
he'll have
nice.
you right. You know, that
Yeah,
nigga, you'll like
hey
very
his music.
political.
Trust me.
Tony Dior, what you mean? What you talking about Nas interview about what? Hey, I'm send me the link because I haven't seen any Nas interviews recently.
But go
Hey,
ahead,
what?
Fuller. Were you saying about what's his name? Fella Cootie.
No, I'm just saying he got some good stuff. And
Yeah, he's got a son that's kind of doing that original Afro beat. Not this
yeah,
modern
his
stuff,
son
the
Sean
original.
Kuti, Sean
Yeah,
Kuti, not
yeah.
Femi Kuti, Sean Kuti, who they're both musicians. Both of
That's
his
the
sons are
original
musicians.
Afro beats. That's the original Afro beats. That's what it was called. All West Africans know about that original Afro beats. Yeah, I mean Fela Kuti. Fela Kuti had songs that was like half an hour long.
Yeah, I
I
know.
shit you not.
Yeah, I put him on his tape. That nigga got busy though. That nigga had like I think 27 wives. That nigga was busy.
Yeah.
That
He
nigga
used
died
to he
of.
used to like that white girl as well. And I ain't
I
talking
thought he
about
only
white
like
girls.
I only thought he liked trees. That's what I was familiar with. I thought he only did trees.
Yeah.
You
Man, we
said
gonna have
you
to. You know what? We're gonna have to do this more often because I love talking music. But I'm finna have to get
you were
Yeah,
off.
saying he
real talk. I just
bullshitted you
feel
too?
I was gonna say, man, I just feel privileged and blessed to have came up in the era of music, saying that we came up in, bruh. And I just wish I wish I had a time machine and I could take these young cats, man, these teenagers and these young 20-year-old cats back then and let them just feel what the vibe was, man. You know what I'm saying? When we were doing what we were doing, when we were their age.
Um,
And
anyway, I
and,
just
and
say my bad, Raphael.
no. That's all I was gonna say because yeah, it's a different vibe. It's a different era, bro. But it was something about that vibe, bro, that was just unique. And nobody sounded well. I ain't gonna say nobody, but the majority of people sounded like individuals. You had to stand out and be set apart. That's not to say that it wasn't people that came along and tried to bite people's styles because they did. But if they did do that, niggas called them out and clowned them and talked about them and checked them, whatever the case was, man. But now it's cool for you to sound like the next three people. You know what I'm saying? Sound exactly like, and you're gonna get as much fame and as much success as the first person that started it.
That's why I
Yeah,
like. You
man.
know what?
Uh,
How many? I got a question. Just name one artist right now that you have
uh,
put a CD. No, just this goes for everybody on the panel and anybody in the chat. I want everybody right now before we get off to name one artist in the last year that have dropped anything that you have put in your CD deck and
hey,
repeated.
hey, stay ready.
Nip
Before we
Hustle
do
and
Nip,
that,
Pusha
let me
Nipsey
T.
say
Hustle.
that
Nip Hustle, Pusha T, and
what
Dave East.
what
Huh?
one sec.
Are we
Before I say
talking
that,
just hip hop?
what's it? Chris Ray. I just jumped in the chat, and Chris Rayner disagrees with you, man. He
Yeah, I
says,
know. I
"I
saw.
dis."
He say he called them dumbasses, but man, look, these motherfuckers are high. They do every drug under the sun. I'm sorry. They probably can see what I hear, what I don't see and hear in their music. So I gotta let it go. But
Yeah, go
and
ahead, go ahead.
yeah, so but name something, just one artist. You ain't just name one artist in the album.
Nipsey, the latest Nipsey.
That's the
Pusha
only
T,
one for me.
Daytona.
Yeah, that's it.
Pusha T, Daytona.
I only listen
Kendrick
to
and
Uh,
J
Pusha T
Cole.
album.
That's all I got.
I s- that you no, I'm saying that drop recently that you continue to listen to that. Like you
Um,
listening to it right now. Like I can't. I
yeah,
didn't. I listened to Pusha T the first day it came out. That was it. Didn't say
a
it was
group
good.
called the Internet.
Yeah. I'm not drawn for Pusha T no more right now for the Daytona album for real. It was dope, but yeah, it's almost as close to being fast food. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
gourmet fast food.
Hey, and that
To be
that
truthful,
solidifies my point, man. Where's the staying power?
I listen to Nipsey still right now. Like if I
yeah, the
just get a
Nipsey.
fix, if I get a fix and just need some real live, man, I just want to get in that mold. I throw some Nipsey on and listen to Victory Lap on repeat. Like it's no
Yeah,
other album that did that. Kendrick didn't even do that for me.
Victory Lap has songs I can still draw for. You know what I
J
mean? And
Cole,
then just let the
J
whole
Cole,
thing play.
KOD didn't do it for me.
Nah,
For me,
overrated.
there's a group called the Internet that I'm rocking.
Oh, you
They're
do?
from West
Oh,
Coast.
stop it, bro! Stop it, yo! That was my pick right there. That's why I was asking. That's why I was asking Mac if it was just hip hop. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
internet's the truth, bro.
Yeah, they're from LA, that kind of way there. I mean, I don't agree with. Sometimes I don't like their immaturity, but their music's real tight, man. And
that's just a
the
song,
Ooh,
Banton.
the internet.
yeah, yeah,
And
the
I
Yeah,
music's
hope
that,
nobody
the
say
music.
Drake.
hold
E40
on,
dropped the album.
hold on. They tied his joint to me.
What album E40 dropped this year? We talking about this year more one that I don't think E40 dropped none that I
Nah,
know of. If he did, let me know because I didn't know.
when did choices come out?
2 years ago, no, 3 years, no, man, 2016.
That was.
I remember because I was in the country listening to it because they did a remix with Slim Thug and Zero.
Mm.
And don't care nobody say Drake. Drake is trash. Bye, Rod X. I'm not even for to talk to you no more.
nah, his
Eh,
ghostwriter is nice. His
Rod X
ghostwriter,
says Sauce Walker. I
um,
don't. I don't. I can't even talk to you.
um, Drake's ghostwriter is nice though. I admit that he has a nice ghostwriter.
Right, plural,
Hustler
ghostwriter.
Thug. I said for a whole year. I didn't say this year. I said for an entire year. I mean an entire year. That means till last March.
Don't shortchange the team, Fula.
Oh
The
yeah, I
OVO
guess you can say it's
sweatshop.
a. I guess you can say it is a team.
I mean,
But I'm not gonna lie, I still listen to Nipsey's old mixtapes. He has a song called "Who Detached Us" that I still listen to
Yeah,
this day.
I get that, but I ain't talking. I'm talking about music that has dropped within the last year. Period. That you
Vince
actually.
Staples. I mess with Vince Staples.
I can't think of anything. The last album, recent album, the last couple of years that I remember playing on repeat and had a couple of songs was that Jay-Z album, that 444.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Do you know what the Tribe Called Quest last album? When did that drop? Because I've got that I've actually got the CD. I'm trying to think. Was that in the last year or was that 2 years
Actually,
ago?
that was this past year.
That was last year, and I wasn't feeling that at all.
Yeah, it was a bit. It's one of them ones, you know what I mean? But
Nah,
yeah,
man, I wasn't feeling that at all, bro.
yeah. Don't really know what to say about that, but
I'm gonna tell y'all, I've been on my country music, so I don't know.
what country?
You mean like real country music?
I listen to country music. I jams country. I've been jamming when I'm at work. I listen to my
What
country music.
buck dancing
Nah,
country music.
that
I
shit
don't know
make
about
my
no buck. I don't know about no buck dancing country music. I'm talking about somebody like,
You like that one?
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm from. You
And
gotta
line
understand.
dancing.
Yeah, I'm from the country. Like, yeah, I do trail rides and shit like that. Like we ride
nah.
horses, so
What do
we
you do like
live.
line dancing and that as well?
99% of that shit make my ears itch.
Man,
What country
I
music?
could send you, I could send you some country music you wouldn't even know was white
Nah,
boys, and you
man.
think it was blues songs.
Hey, stay ready,
I
man.
swear to
You
God.
keep that shit, man.
Hey, I jams. Mark wanted to talk about some hillbilly shit. No, we're not talking about no bluegrass bullshit. No, I don't listen to bluegrass bullshit. I
Some line
listen to
dancing and
I
that.
listen to Chris Stapleton, Tennessee Whiskey,
And
Broken
Nelly.
Halo. No, don't
Stay
nobody.
ready,
Nelly ain't no
be
goddamn
tilting his
country singer.
cowboy hat
I'm
with them
playing.
Why
cowboy
you
boots, boy.
why you bullshitting? Hold on, hold on, because y'all think I'm lying. Y'all think this shit is a joke.
All right, run a tune then, Mac.
Y'all not
He
forget
got a
my
straw in
channel
his
pop.
mouth.
Yeah, they gonna get my channel pop, but I'm gonna show y'all some shit. Hold on. And then y'all think this shit a game. Y'all think this shit a game. Hold on, goddamn.
Mac is
Tune.
there staying ready with his cowboy hat and a straw in his mouth and then cowboy
Shit,
cowboy with the spurs,
you
the
can catch
Do
me
Kingston
with
y'all do
spurs.
y'all do Latin music like reggaeton and stuff like that?
it's only one Latin song that I like.
I don't, only because I can't understand Spanish. And if I
Oh,
can't
okay.
understand the lyrics, the song don't do nothing for me.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
mess with
like
the
some Latin
reggaeton.
music.
Ay,
Some
ay, ay,
Portuguese.
ay, yo corazón. Ay, sí,
The
merengue
Bell
del
Babato,
corazón.
Yeah.
Portuguese singer. She's kind of cool. But what's her name? Bibel Bama. I can't remember her name.
Del
All that Cuban jazz,
corazón.
Do y'all mess with
Afro Cubans
do
music.
y'all mess with like the reggae,
PK,
the
you see it,
soul,
don't you?
and the soca and
Nah,
the
I can't mess
dancehall?
with no soca.
No, fuck soca, man. That's too much for
Uh,
me, man. I
Who,
can't do soca.
I'm not gonna
soca.
But
lie, I
reggae
bump
music,
it.
original reggae music.
I
you know
bump
1
it.
what?
cent, 2
Hold on, I
cent,
got
3
something for y'all
cent,
real quick.
dollar. Nah, man.
I do it. I bump it. There's this guy from St. Lucia who be going hard, or Saint. Yeah, he from St. Lucia, I think, or St. Vincent.
I'm for the,
Um,
I'm for to put a song in here. That I'm for the. Hold on, I'm for to put this song in the goddamn chat. So y'all, hold on, goddamn. I guarantee I'm for to have y'all tripping. This song, I like this song. But shit, this dude right here, gangster. So I don't give a damn what y'all say. Y'all click that link I just put in there.
I'm not gonna
Let
lie
me
to
see
you.
The
this
name
shit.
of this song is the name of this song is Pussy King.
I'm not gonna lie
This
to
is
you.
country music,
Yeah, this country music. This my hey,
man.
this,
I'm I'm not gonna lie to you.
hey, this my
Man,
boy William. Man, y'all
Where
just check
that?
it out.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm guilty of listening to anime soundtracks and video game music, especially the Tekken 3 soundtrack. I'm like, these niggas
Yeah,
really these niggas
some of
really
that
laced
Street Fighter
them.
music's cool. Some
Street
Street
Fighter
Fighter.
4 have a good soundtrack.
Alpha,
especially.
Street Fighter Alpha had a really good soundtrack.
Killer Instinct had the newest Killer Instinct had a really good soundtrack. You know, they had like some heat on that. You know, the new Killer Instinct that was on Xbox, they have some heat for real.
I wonder how many of y'all went and go check that out.
Hey, Roughhouse, what's that thing saying, man?
What's that?
That link that Stay Ready put in there. I heard you giving some ad libs, man. What's it tight? Is it good?
I haven't.
It's William Walker Jr.
Oh, I can't listen to it at the moment because I'm on the.
I can't find it.
On my
It's in the chat. It's in the hangout.
It just popped up.
Oh, hold on. Let me see.
Oh, okay. You put it in the thing as well. Yeah. Hey man, what am I talking about, man? I need to take my ass to bed, man. I've got to be up in like 5 hours.
I'm gonna take my ass to bed too, because I gotta get up. I ain't gotta get up in 5 hours, but I gotta get up. And I gotta make a call before I go to sleep or I'm gonna get cussed out. So let me get some last words.
Cupcaking, huh?
And cupcaking or not, I gotta make this call. Shit, I don't give a fuck what you say. Shit, y'all not gonna fuck it up for me.
Bro, just play with me, man. You know you're my brother, man.
Man's gotta do what a man's gotta do.
You goddamn right, man. You goddamn right.
Nah, man. You know you're my brother, man.
I know.
I'm gonna give my last words, man, and jump out of this, man. It's your boy, one of them ones. Hold tight, everyone in the chat, everyone that came through on the panel. You know what I mean? It's always good to have these random these conversations that just take us wherever they go. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, I love it. I love all of that, man. One of them ones. Yeah, big up everyone. Peace.
Man, appreciate it. One of them ones. Salute to you, my brother. Man, hey, PK, let me get your last words, my brother.
Max, salute to you. Salute to the usual suspects. Salute to the mighty LDBC, the mighty LDMMAC. This has been PK Boxing and MMA, and I'll catch y'all next time, man. I appreciate it. Later.
All right, appreciate it, my brother. Appreciate it. Fuller, let me get your last words, man.
Man, shout out to y'all, man. It's really good being on here, rapping, you know, talking this random stuff. I don't know what you want to say. And one more thing, man. Landy Lawrence still got the juice, okay? I'm just going to say that right now. And Landy Lawrence still beats a lot of people at 154. That's just my opinion. I just need to let that out. Anyhow.
So what do you think about Brian Castano before we go?
I think that he's a hell of a fighter, though. I'm not gonna front. He's a hell of a fighter. He's like the I guess Maidana 2.0. That's what I'll call him, Maidana 2.0. You know, that's how I feel about Brian Castano. Because he got things Maidana don't got, you know, but still has that similar style. But anyhow, man, look forward to doing this again, man. Shout out to y'all in Texas. Shout out to everybody in the East Coast too, Brooklyn, Philly, Miami. Shout out to my uncle in London. You know, he'll probably cuss me out afterward because of some things that were said. But anyway, my bad, Unc. It is what it is. But until next time.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Man, all right, fella, let me get some last word.
True indeed, true indeed. Once again, respect for shooting that link. You know what I mean? It was a nice, healthy discussion from some serious boxing talk back to reminiscing, you know what I mean, about some of the music from the hip hop golden era. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? It was a nice time, you know what I mean? So respect to the whole panel that was on tonight. Most definitely salute to the chat. Salute to the LDBC. It's your favorite, your most hated all fella. And I'll be back for another live stream. And I'm Gizon.
Man, salute, my brother. Salute. Ralph House, close us out, my brother.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, y'all already know what it is. It's always a good time rocking out with the homies. Stay ready. 503 line, Houston Hard Hitters. Hey, salute to everybody that was on the panel. Fuller, Our Fella, one of them ones, PK Boxing and MMA. You know what I'm saying? Anybody else that I might have missed? I think that was it. Yeah, man. Y'all ain't subscribed to Stay Ready and 503, you're slipping on your pimp. You need to go ahead and click that subscribe button, hit that bell icon so you can get that good notifications when they dropping that good content, man. And hey, I wish I had a time machine and I could take all of y'all back to the 90s into the early 2000 era, you know what I'm saying, and fuck with you, boy, you know what I'm saying, when I was in my heyday back then. You know what I'm saying? I'm sounding like that old dude, but a different vibe, but y'all would have loved it, man. Y'all would have loved it. The music was on point, you know what I'm saying? Everything was good. But y'all already know what it is. I am that boy Box. This is Rough House Boxing TV. Y'all make sure y'all stop by the house, man. Just remember to wipe your feet and close the door behind you, man. And I'm out.
Man, salute to you. And salute to Hustler Slim Fuller. This message is for you. He said, be on the lookout for Fuller's new album. Get a nap or die trying.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh, hey, and let me say this, man. In regards to what Fuller was saying about Laura, I think Laura is starting to look his age, bro. I'm just gonna say that
Yeah,
and leave it there.
me too. And back to Fuller, man. Let me tell you, Fuller, go back to listen to Friday's show. You caught some serious Z's. I'm gonna just tell you, we heard you catching all disease, bro. Like you literally, hey, we heard you sleeping. Just know, just go back and listen. And
Yeah, you was the main soundtrack on the.
you was the main topic of conversation Friday night. You gave us all the laughs.
He said, "Get."
Hyphy,
You got
hey,
all the smoke, Fuller.
Hyphy said he got some things to talk to you about because he was on the show.
All right, well, you can talk. I
He
don't know,
said,
man. Maybe I'll go live tonight. I don't know, man. If someone wants to come on, we could just chop it up in something. I don't know.
All right, man.
Yeah.
he said, "Get Z's or die trying," huh? Damn.
Yeah, man, I appreciate everybody coming through, man. I'm about to get my ass off of here. Shout out to everybody that came through fucking with me. Shout out to everybody on the chat that's rocking with you, boy, because we in this thing rocking like a cutoff stock, you know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, it's your boy Mac with Stay Ready Boxing TV. If you ain't already, hit that like button. Hit that like button one time. It helps with the visibility. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon. But y'all know what it is. It's that boy Mac with Stay Ready Boxing TV. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready. Right.
Gee,